Browns.
Ladies and gentlemen.
All I know is you never had the makings for varsity team.
What is it with you and this obsession with this varsity crap?
People come to us because we don't sell them, and they can't refuse because of the implication.
You wonder ever you're a bad man?
World needs bad men. We keep the other bad men from the door. Some things are a matter of doing.
The world's greatest radio show in Tennessee.
That doesn't sound right, but I don't know enough to dispute. I was about to take advice from my clown whose eyes head first into the shallow end of the booth.
It's Talk Sports with John Reed and Cody McClure.
If it is to be said, so it be. So it is. So it is.
It's a Tennessee thing.
Back in the booth, back on the airwaves, coming at you live from the White Claw Hard Seltzer Studios. John Reed, Cody McClure, Sam Beard, Bad News Bubba. It is Thursday, October 9th. It is Talk Sports. What's up, Cody?
Hello.
What's up?
What's up with it, homie? Top of the morning. It is good to be here today. Good to be anywhere. Thursday, beautiful. So beautiful. Oh. The next several days look really nice. Look like fall weather here in our fair city. I'm happy about that as we get one day closer to revenge game day against the Hogs. Oink, oink, oink. They'll be coming in. I've been going to McDonald's again recently. I had cut it out because when we went 8 to 11, the McDonald's breakfast is over. But now I've been going anyway, just before 8. So
and that's the perseverance I love from you, to not be denied. I appreciate you being so motivated to get that McDonald's breakfast.
Well, I'd cut it out and I was okay with it. But now they've started doing Monopoly again. I know I talked about this yesterday, but now I feel like I got to collect pieces. So,
you don't know how to play.
No, I don't. But I feel like if I get the right pieces, I'll know what to put together to, if I were to win $1 million or something like that.
Where are you keeping your pieces?
In the car, in the front.
That's good. That'll keep them in good shape.
Yeah, that little hole in the,
Yeah, definitely not going to be hard to pick up and throw away once the competition's over and they get wet and all over the place.
What do they call that? What is the hole?
The dash.
It's not the dash, though. It's below the radio.
The middle console.
It's not the middle console. It's the hole ahead of the gear shift. A lot of people put change in there. I guess some people just keep it clean, keep it clear. Maybe you put your wallet there. I don't know. I don't know what you put in your hole.
I feel like you have to travel.
What do you put in your hole?
I feel like you need to travel around to get all these pieces.
Why would I need to travel when I have?
You're not gonna get all the pieces from the same place. It's just not gonna happen.
Well, maybe not the same McDonald's, but can I stay here in the city?
I find it hard to believe that you're going to win a prize all in East Tennessee.
Oh yeah,
I feel like they send different pieces to different parts of the country. That way, nobody ever really wins.
Oh, that's an interesting conspiracy.
Yeah.
I mean, you're definitely not going to win at the same McDonald's, but if you go around, Maybe. But anyway, before I take up too much of the segment with my food talk, I have one other thing to say about food. I want to give a shout out to our boy Harambe and thank him for his great generosity last night. I went to the El Charro Mexican restaurant. You know, I'm a big fan of El Charro and their enchilada sauce. I guess I didn't realize, maybe I did know this before, but then I didn't know that his family, that he was connected there.
I've told you that like multiple times.
Okay. Well, when I walked in, I happened to see him there. He's like, Cody, what's up? I was like, hey, brother, what's going on? You know, and we talked for a bit, and it was great to see him. Good guy. And then what do you know? As I leave, he's comped my check.
What a guy.
What a guy. That's what I told his mom there at the, I said, what a guy. She said he took care of me. So shout out to you, Harambe. Love you. Thank you. And,
that's worth a shout out.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. Harambe 42069 is my boy.
I still tipped for the record. For the record, I left a nice Alexander Hamilton.
But yeah, I feel like I've pointed that out to you like 10 different times. Like every time we talk about Mexican food, I feel like I talk to you about it. Every time. I know you go there a lot because you live close to there, and I've talked to you about that multiple times as well.
Oh, okay.
We did a remote there. Like we went and got lunch there. I mean, like
yeah, that was 10 years ago.
Well, I know it's the same thing. Same family.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, back then I didn't. You know, that's what I was actually talking to him about that last night. That's what got me hooked on that enchilada sauce.
Yeah.
So, anyway, just wanted to say thank you.
I'm kind of surprised McDonald's brought the Monopoly game back after the big scandal. There's a big scandal with it, you know, back in the day. People were cheating. And like the guys like in charge was cheating. Or at least like one of the main distributors, like one of the people like in charge of it was cheating. They wrote a big article about it. I don't know if they ever followed through with the movie. They were supposed to be making a movie that Ben Affleck and I think Matt Damon were going to do.
Ben Affleck?
I don't know if they actually made a movie about it. Definitely made a documentary I watched. But yeah, they got you. They
someone from McDonald's.
Well, the security chief. So like they hire like McDonald's wasn't in charge of like all the stuff. Like, you know, like they hire other people that takes it and like protects it and stuff. So I don't know if the McDonald's like per se was in charge of it and cheating or whatever, but the security officer, the security chief. Yeah, the security chief for Simon Marketing. So like that's who it was. So he had all the instant winners and he would like pocket it off and like sell it to his friends and all that.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So then Monopoly, like they went away.
Yeah.
It went away after it got caught because he had stolen more than $24 million in prizes.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a guy.
Then the FBI got him.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah. He got 37 months in prison in order to pay $12.5 million back.
Feds. Bubba, Sam, what do you guys put in your hole? Change.
I tried to look it up. There's not really a description for
There's
it.
no answer for what the hole is.
An ashtray? Like it's kind of where I think it like it.
Back in the day, yeah. But who has an ashtray anymore? What an odd concept.
I mean, it's pretty handy. I call like the bottom part of the den because I call like, you know, double den style radio, single den. So it's just like the storage den.
I've never heard that in my life, Bubba.
A double den radio?
No.
Okay. Well,
maybe
now you have.
I'm in radio and I've never heard of that.
Well, I guess they didn't write about it in WOLD.
I am the morning DJ.
That's got a mystery of assortments. It's got some cologne and a little dinosaur that I found in a Chinese parking lot one day.
You keep a dinosaur from a Chinese parking lot in your hole?
Yep.
Wow. Yeah, I don't know what it's called. You're right. Back in the day, it was an ashtray. And what a concept. You ever ride around in an old car that still had one? Like those old Cadillacs that got the ashtray in the front? People used to just smoke cigarettes in the car and dump it right in their ashtray. And you could also light your cigarette in the car. They really promoted smoking back in the day. Every car had a damn lighter built in. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. People like to smoke.
Yeah.
Sam, you good over there?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty solid. Bit of a hectic morning.
A hectic morning. I got a hectic morning myself.
I'm blind, so like when I wake up and I don't have my contacts in, it's very hard for me to see, but I normally can just take a shower without my contacts, and then I put them in after I get out of the shower. And as I got out of the shower this morning, my contacts were not there, and the two little mischievous cats that I live with had pawed my contacts case off of the counter and taken it all the way downstairs. So I was like, and I also couldn't find, I was this blind that my glasses had fallen off my bedside table. So I was just like Velma, just looking all around the floors this morning. And I was just taking my flashlight out, and I was trying to look for the green and white case. And eventually I got all the way downstairs into the kitchen, and that's where my contacts were. So
Wow.
I was almost late because I had to make a decision between, and I'm almost out of contacts as well. I have to go get a new prescription. And so I'm on my last couple ones, and I thought, damn, did these cats just put my contact case away somewhere where I can't find it? But
See,
luckily
some people might look at Sam and be like, wow, he's like 6'2", he's in shape, he's got it all. But line as a bat.
I can't see 2 feet in front of me.
Yeah.
How many fingers am I holding up right now, Sam?
Well, I can't really see your fingers from this camera angle right here, but if I didn't have my contacts in, you would just be a blurry figure.
Big blob.
Yeah.
You can say it. He'd be a big blob.
Ha ha ha. Between Sam and Bubba, 9 cats.
Yeah.
9 cats.
Yeah.
Minus maybe 1 if Bubba's got away.
Bubba, how's your eyesight? Because you wear glasses. Is your eyesight bad without it?
I mean, yeah, it's pretty rough.
Pretty
I'm
rough?
very nearsighted. Or like a -650, -725 or something like that.
If you take both, if you remove their contacts or glasses and you put those 9 cats against them, those 9 cats might be able to kill both of them.
Probably.
No, I'm not down to a cat. I can tell you that.
What about 9 of them?
I ain't down to 9 of them.
Okay. You can't see them, though, and they're coming from all angles.
I'll be able to hear them.
That is true. Now, if I put kitten mittens on them, then you won't be able
Well,
to
you
hear them
stomp on
coming.
their tail, and then yeah.
Yeah.
I guess you could keep a cat in your hole if the front dash area was big enough. You could a cat could kind of nestle in there. Most cars, it wouldn't be big enough for a cat.
Bubba, you good?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. The Yankees lose. So that makes me feel pretty happy. The hate watch was successful.
That's good. That's good.
Unfortunate news is that maybe the Petrino family has picked up some steam this week.
Yeah, I did watch Baby Petrino get a win. MTSU, that's just a bleak program.
Derek Mason, what happened to that guy?
I was thinking about that. Like, feel like that was a really bad career choice. Kind of. I talked earlier this week how I would go and play at one of those programs if I was like a 3 or 4 star quarterback. Like, really build my name up, build my experience, and then try to cash in a couple years later. I feel the exact opposite as a coach. Like, as a coach, and I'm Derek Mason, and I at least have like head coaching experience in the SEC. Like, I'm not starting over and going down to that level. Make me a coordinator. Hell, make me a damn linebackers coach on a big staff and pay me handsomely versus making me go and try to run a dead-end program like that, because Derek Mason ain't going to get no head coaching job from what's going on at MTSU. He's just going to get fired at MTSU. The pictures, and I watched a little bit of that game because I bet on Missouri State's money line parlay with Asia Wilson, 20 points, cha-ching. But, like, nobody was in the damn stands. There's no energy. There's no juice. It just was sad seeing Derek Mason there, getting out coached by Bobby Petrino's offspring. Bobby Petrino's son on the other side, coaching up a true freshman, getting a win. How about that?
And his son-in-law, too.
Oh, his son-in-law's on there, too? I didn't hear him say that. I just heard them talk about his son. Okay.
Kind of weird that he introduces daughters to just, like, football coaches and stuff like that.
That's the thing about life. You a lot of times marry somebody that reminds you of your mom or your dad.
Amen to that.
You just stick around there. Chase that feeling.
What'd you say you won?
Just a little 2-team parlay.
Oh.
I had 3-team parlay, actually. Thanks to Sabali hitting 2 threes and Jackie Young scoring 15 points and Asia Wilson getting 25. Cha-ching.
I don't know if you should say ching right after mentioning Asia, but
Cha-ching. And then
kind of insensitive.
Almost had another one, but Teoscar Hernandez couldn't get a hit, run or an RBI. So
Teoscar.
I jinxed him. I jinxed him. The guy that had it in 4 straight games was a machine. Then I take him, and all of a sudden he's 0 for 4 with nothing.
That one really got away from us in the 8th.
Shout out to Addison Barger. Shout out to I think Nelson Lucas.
The singer? Willie Nelson's son?
No. He's apparently for the Blue Jays organization. He spent 10 years, in the minors. And then he gets that moment where he gets called up and he gets a single and then he hits a double in his next at bat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, shout out to him. Shout out to that guy. Rough morning for me, too, this morning, Sam. I ate some ice cream last night. I got a milkshake last night after dinner. That was a trick. We got a couple we double date with on Wednesdays. Sometimes, usually it's just trivia, but then like, oh, let's go downtown. So then we went and ate. And the food was pretty good, but I was full. And they're like, oh, let's get some ice cream. I'm like, what? Why are we getting ice cream? I wouldn't have, A, been drinking. I had a couple whiskeys. I wouldn't have been drinking if I knew we were getting ice cream. But B, I wouldn't have eaten those extra fries. I would have not done that. So then I got ice cream because I didn't want to be a party pooper. But, buddy, when I got home, it was sitting on my stomach, and I was in pain. All night I was in pain.
You went from being a party pooper to a home pooper.
I woke up with heartburn, and then, I had to use the bathroom first thing this morning, so then that threw me off. And I will say my saving grace is this week. Shout out. I love this week, and it makes me excited actually for it to get cold because the kids are on fall break, so there's no school zone traffic, and the traffic coming my way is a lot easier. Shout out to that. That takes away like 7 minutes of my commute. So it was a rough morning for me too, but we're here. We're ready to go.
It felt like fall last night.
It did feel like fall. Saw my boy Draven. Shout out to Draven if he's listening. I don't know if you guys remember Draven at all. Did your time intersect with him at all, Sam?
No, but I definitely know the name.
Your time on the Blitz? Obviously, I know Cody was gone when Draven was around.
That checks out.
That's my boy. Shout out to him.
The air.
He said, how about them Cowboys? Titans look good. Titans got to win, too.
How about them Cowboys?
He's a big Cowboys fan, but he said, how about them Cowboys? I said, they look good. Dak looks good.
Dak does look good.
Dak looks good. Dak looks great.
Dak's a top quarterback.
If they had a defense, Dak might be in the MVP consideration, but he just ain't got no defense and ain't going to win enough games.
Sounds like another quarterback that I remember. Familiar.
Tony Romo?
No.
Mark Sanchez?
No.
Because, his career does kind of feel like Tony Romo's. They're just both underrated quarterbacks that are getting drugged down by Jerry.
Cam Newton?
I really have no quarterback who he's talking about.
Joe Burrow.
Oh.
That's the excuse I used for Joe Burrow all last year, but you wouldn't accept it for Joe. But for Dak, it's fine.
Oh, I think it's very clear that Dak's got a abysmal defense, but it ain't because Dak demanded that they have all his wide receivers because Jerry traded Micah Parsons.
Yeah, you can't tell Jerry what to do.
And both of his cornerbacks got hurt, and they kind of suck now. For a while, Diggs, Bland, those guys are great, and then all of a sudden they're just kind of turnstiles out there.
What do you think Jerry keeps in his hole?
Money.
Yeah, just stacks of cash.
Yeah, just cash in case something comes up it needs to buy.
I've always got money because I'm Jerry Jones. Be cool to be Jerry Jones.
Solid opening segment. Let's see what we cook up for the next one. Let's talk sports on Fan Run Radio.
Big Orange Country's home for sports. This is Fan Run Radio.
Ready to launch your career? Axle Logistics is a leading third-party logistics company where excellence is an energy. With an award-winning culture, Axle proves that positive outcomes come from a positive environment and a work hard, play hard mentality. At Axle, the drive for success is infectious. And with an uncapped commission structure, hard work isn't just noticed, it's rewarded. For those with big goals and even bigger dreams, Axle Logistics is the place to start your career.
What kind of day is it? It's a White Claw day. Light and refreshing tasting, uniquely cold way filtered. There's an iconic flavor for everyone. Come on, grab a pack. White Claw. Grab life by the claw. Please drink responsibly. Hard seltzer with flavor. White Claw Seltzer Works, Chicago, Illinois.
Yee-haw! I've been hooting and hollering ever since I started betting with the VIP Play app. VIP Play has more than 200 leagues. Every bet type you can imagine. live betting and live hosts, all with 24/7 support from real live people when you need them. Start betting better with the VIP Play app today.
Don't be a better, be a better with VIP Play today.
Download VIP Play today or head to VIPPlayApp.com. Make sure you use the promo code FANRUN to take advantage of their welcome bonus and so they know that we sent you. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-88-99789. Must be 21 or older and located in Tennessee to bet.
For over 3 years, Crumble Cookies has served the Knoxville area. From Clinton Highway to Parkside Drive, even our friends out in Maryville have reached you, our fans, with the best cookies in the game. This fall, Crumble is gearing up for yet another fantastic season. Whether you're tailgating or looking for a pick-me-up after getting the kids from school, Crumble has you covered. Download the Crumble app to check out this week's rewards and features. And stop on by. Tell them Fan Run sent you, but don't miss the cookies.
Inward Half is committed to the game and the memorable moments that happen in between. From the tee box to the tailgate, from the green to the big game. For the first birdie with Dad, the first big win with Mom. Friday night lights, Saturday superstitions, Sunday traditions. Fall into the comfort and unparalleled performance of Inward Half. This fall, enjoy the walk-in.
Fan Run is giving away a huge prize package.
That's a big box. What's in there?
You're going to want to find out.
What's in the box? What's in the box?
A winner will be drawn live on Halloween during Fan Run Friday at Calhoun's on the River.
To learn how you can earn entries, make sure you're tuning in daily to Fan Run Radio and following us across all of our social media platforms on Facebook, YouTube, X, TikTok, and Instagram.
Good morning. Starting to get a little bit heavier now on that Solway Bridge. All that traffic flow this time of the morning trying to get into Oak Ridge as it continues to build on 40 East here at White Road. All that traffic coming up from Loudoun County. Some of it's mixing in here from Roane County as well on 40 East as you come past White Road. If your check engine light comes on, don't panic. Google search Knuckle Busters Amco Knoxville. Amco serving East Tennessee since 1962. I'm Commander Chuck with your on-time traffic.
All right, Cody, where do you want to start? What's the story of the day as far as you are concerned?
Story of the day?
As far as you're concerned.
The story of the day is baseball.
Let's get the ball down in the post to the big man, let him cook. Not Asia's game winner with 0.3 seconds left to go up 3-0.
No.
GOAT. Watching the greatest women's basketball player of all time.
Is it the playoffs yet for them?
Finals.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess that's big. Who's winning?
The Aces. I can't believe they're about to win a championship.
They're playing the Phoenix?
Yeah, I really, truly can't believe they're about to win a championship. I told you I went to watch them while I was in Las Vegas.
Uh-huh.
They got beat by 60 points when I watched them, and they looked completely awful. They looked like they couldn't play damn basketball.
Maybe they were sitting their starters.
No, they weren't. They were playing everybody, and they got absolutely thumped, and they fell to 500 on the season. They were 500, and I think at that point they were 30-1 to win the title, which is crazy. And then after that, they went on like a 18-game winning streak. I don't know what the hell happened, but they were struggling, and they hit rock bottom, got beat by I'm not kidding, 60 points when I was there. And now here they are, one win away from a championship. I don't understand the turnaround.
That's probably just the general inconsistencies of professional women's basketball.
I don't think it is, because usually the good teams just dominate. Usually you don't have people coming out of nowhere. Usually you know who's going to be at the top.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, congrats to them for winning their championship.
Not yet.
And
you got one more win they got to get.
And yeah, baseball, the Yankees being eliminated, like Bubba said, that's big.
Yankees lose. Yankees lose. I did the whole thing yesterday.
Yankees lose.
My poor buddy AJ poor Ari comes in the world as a loser for the Yankees. So hopefully he's not a Yankees fan. They live in Atlanta. Maybe he'll grow up a Braves fan.
Well, that won't be much better.
No, but at least they ain't lost a game since he's been born. I mean, the season was over, but they ain't lost a game since he was born.
Undefeated.
So
that's true.
Maybe he'll be a Braves fan, or maybe by the time he's older, Nashville will have a team. He'll be a Nashville fan. Maybe he won't be a Yankees loser.
That's going to change the entire complexion of the state if Nashville gets that MLB team. I'm eagerly hoping for that. I think that'd be really exciting. That'd be a lot of fun. Because you'd feel like you really got another pro sport in Nashville at that point, you know? I mean, I know they got soccer. I know they got hockey. But, like, getting one of the big three, that'd be pretty cool.
Would you rather it be an expansion team or a relocated team?
I don't think I have an opinion on that. Maybe an expansion team I feel like would be cool.
Sam, do you have a thought, being a Nashville boy? Like, would you care if Nashville got a MLB team? Like, would you root for them? Would you switch allegiances? At least make them your second team? Because I assume they'd put them in the AL. They'd almost have to put them in the AL to get them away from the Cubs, Cardinals, Reds, and Braves, like little triangle.
I think it'd be easier to root for them if they were an expansion team. If they were just like the Rays or something like that coming over and then just playing in Nashville, I do think it'd be a little bit harder for me to kind of latch on to them in terms of fandom wise. But yeah, if it's an expansion team and it's AL and the Braves that I've been rooting for as long as I can remember, stay, in the NL and stuff like that, I'd be good with it. But if it's a crossover team, I think I'd have a little bit harder time latching on.
I wanted it to be the Rays badly a couple of years ago, and the Rays were good. They kind of sucked this year, so I don't know. I'm not going to pretend to know the inner workings of the Rays farm system and roster or whatever, but they've been pretty consistently good since like 2008. Now, don't get me wrong, Sam, you might not remember, but when they were the Devil Rays, they were god awful. They were kind of the equivalent to like what we've seen with the White Sox, except that was them and the A's kind of year in, year out. But they turned it around all of a sudden like in 08. Like, it was very weird. And then next thing you know, they became one of the more consistent franchises in the league.
David Price.
I mean, it was the year. Yeah, David Price, the year he was a rookie or whatever, it was the year they had him come out of the bullpen. And I can't remember if they made the World Series that year. I think they did. But yeah, they were good starting from that point on. And that's who I wanted for a while. I wanted the Rays to end up in Nashville because it was a good team. It was the AL. I think it'd be nice to hit the ground running. I have no clue what baseball expansion looks like. Honestly, I have no clue what expansion looks like anymore, like in any sport, because it used to be a death sentence, it felt like, when a team was an expansion team. Like, you're going to have some really, really bleak years. But that's changed, starting with the Golden Knights, and hockey's made it easy. So I don't know if the rules have shifted now, and all of a sudden expansion is a little bit friendlier to people. Like, I know it's a different sport and it's a different league, and you can argue about it being an actual professional league, but same thing with Golden State this year in women's basketball. Like, they hit the ground, they were damn over 500 and in the playoffs. That's not what it's supposed to be for an expansion team. So I don't know what baseball would look like. I don't know what an expansion draft would even look like. I just think back to like David Carr getting his ass beat for like 2 full seasons because the Texans had no offensive line. That's what an expansion team's supposed to look like for me. So selfishly, I'd want Nashville to be a good team. Sorry, Cody, go ahead.
Bring back the Expos.
Yeah. I mean, that would be an option. Now that, that was an Expo. The Expos just became the Nationals, so it'd be kind of like Seattle, the Supersonics leaving Seattle to go to Oklahoma City. Can you just bring back the Sonics? I don't know. I don't know what you could do. Probably, and just give them their history back. I don't know.
I think having a baseball team in your city takes your city to a new level. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but I feel like you can't be a great city without baseball. Well, not that you can't be a great city, but I think it just takes you to a whole new stratosphere, because it's just like, it's the best like casual thing to do, like on a weekday. Like that's part of the allure of living in the city. It's like, oh, there's so much to do. You know, we have activities
Go walk
every day.
to the baseball game.
Yeah, like, oh, what are we doing today, honey? Well, let's go to the baseball game. You know, like, I mean, every great city.
Are those the British Nashville transplants?
Yeah.
Okay.
What great city doesn't have an MLB team?
Yeah, I
Can
mean,
answer me that?
if you just ranked the cities in America, like it would look a lot like the MLB's breakdown. I mean, I guess you could say like in the next coming years, like Oakland's like, but like I don't know if anybody considers that like a great city. Like I think Nashville ranks ahead of Oakland these days. So like,
yeah,
Nashville might be the biggest city. I mean, in America, I don't know. I don't want to get into like Canadian cities.
I mean,
whatever, but
Austin, like Nashville, Austin,
yeah,
like that level of city population.
I mean, all
size,
the
like,
expansion sites are to the big, like Nashville, Charlotte, and like Salt Lake City are
Yeah.
the three ones that they've been talking about the most.
okay. So
Yeah.
yeah, just Nashville and Charlotte.
I
I
think
guess Salt Lake City's cool, but I don't.
Yeah, I mean, baseball just makes so much sense in Nashville. I feel like I think it'd be a big hit, a home run, if you will. I would love that. Where would they put the stadium?
I think that's part of the problem.
Well, I know that
They can put it right by the Titans stadium.
yeah, that big like scrap yard or whatever that the company was refusing to sell for so long. I think they finally sold that property. So
Oh, really?
Across the street from Nissan.
yeah,
Yeah,
So I
that'd be
think-
a perfect
I think
spot.
that would be
That's
a
where I had to-
potential site.
That's where I had to park for the Taylor Swift concert.
just pull up behind a dump truck or something.
There's some street parking over there.
Yeah, that'd be
Actually,
a great
that's not even really true. We Ubered. Then I had to walk back to get another Uber. Then I brought my car because that damn concert was 4 damn hours and it had already been lightning delayed like
4 hours.
It was 3.5 hours. It was every bit of it. It was 3.5 hours.
All her?
Huh?
All
I've
her?
just heard it. Well, she brought like somebody on stage to sing some song with her. I don't know who it was. But at a certain point, it had already been lightning delayed, Sam, like 3 hours. So it was going on like 6 hours. Like, I got to get back home.
I gotta get out of here.
So I had to leave at like basically with an hour and a half left, go get the car, and then come back downtown and pick her up. But that
Taylor?
No, my old lady. My old lady. I left her there alone. Well, she had a friend there. I said, "You guys just hang out. I got to get the car. We got to get back."
I bet they're having a great time without you.
They
there.
were, and I was glad they did. Her friend was up in the nosebleeds, so her friend got to come down to the good seats.
Oh,
So
that's good.
Her friend left the boyfriend up in the nosebleeds and came down. So
he was having a miserable time.
Yeah, he was like he left. His woman left him.
He probably wanted to go find the car with you.
He probably did. But then I parked next to the scrap. I was just sitting in the scrapyard for a little bit and across from it, waiting for the call to swoop in and get her. I was like, "Hey, you just gotta walk a little bit. We gotta go. We gotta beat this traffic."
Well,
that was a damn madhouse. That was crazy. That will be something I never forget. The Taylor Swift concert. Not so much because like the concert or whatever, although it was a good production. But like leaving that early and like walking up the pedestrian bridge and just seeing hundreds of people that didn't have tickets just standing outside there, like kids. It was like I said, like 1 a.m. midnight. Just kids that had school the next day.
On the pedestrian bridge?
Just on the pedestrian bridge, like listening to the concert and still like dressed up and still singing. Like I'm not exaggerating. There's like hundreds of people doing that thing.
Yeah.
And just walking past them being like, oh my God. And I was like, how mad would they be if they knew I left halfway through, that I had a ticket, a good ticket, and I left halfway
I would have
through.
been telling them that.
That's not that good.
An hour early.
Yeah,
This
you're not
show
really
sucks.
missing anything. I got to go. This is I'm leaving early. This is not as good as you thought it was, huh?
It's quite the cult.
The Tigers force a game 5. I had the Mariners. Felt good when it was 3-0. Then the Tigers just an onslaught, which now sets up a pretty it's going to be a pretty tense crowd in Seattle. That's going to be a pretty tense crowd in Seattle for game 5. We've talked about it. They haven't won a playoff series in 24 years. If you're in that building, it's probably going to be a lot like we talked about here, Cody, when like Tennessee was playing Florida during the streak. When Tennessee and Alabama was up here. Tennessee, Georgia now. Like, you expect the worst. If you're a Mariners fan in that building for game 5, you're expecting that your team's going to let you down. If the Tigers are able to come in and score a run in the first inning before they even get to bat, I would like to see that energy and feel just how miserable they are in Seattle. Cubs stave off elimination, force a game 4. The Phillies kind of surprisingly just beat up the Dodgers. I didn't see that one coming, Cody.
Took off.
Did you?
Yeah, it took off in the 8th. It was 3-1, and then Philly added an insurance run, and then they gave up a couple of runs.
Had a bunch of insurance runs.
Muncie had an error.
Yeah.
And they got a couple of guys at second and third, and then hit a little base hit, and then suddenly it's 6-1, and then they bang one into the stands, and it's 8-1. It just, it got away in the 8th.
They beat the hell out of Kershaw.
Yeah, Kershaw. He had a nice inning in the 7th. He came out and kind of had his moment, and then the 8th was not kind to him. They teed off on him, so.
Not good for his playoff ERA.
No, I mean, the guy's 37 years old, he's
I know, but the career postseason ERA just got inflated a little bit. That's tough for a guy with a legacy, but
it was already bad enough in the postseason.
Well, he should have retired 3 years ago. He
wants another World Series.
That's what he gets for being old. Should have went out on top last year.
He wants another one. He wants to go out back to back. So, yeah, we get a game 4 in L.A., and then as Bubba has said, the Blue Jays win, which means
Yankees lose.
That means the Yankees lose. We'll go back out to the NL today. Phillies, Dodgers at 6 o'clock. Brewers, Cubs at 9 o'clock. We'll see if the Phillies can force a game 5. We'll see if the Cubs can force a game 5.
I'm just glad it's at a reasonable time tonight. Damn baseball game not starting until 9 p.m. is rough.
That's weird. I guess the Cubs, they just want them at home at night under the lights. I don't really get it because the Dodgers, obviously on a West Coast team at home, it would make sense to put them.
It's 3 o'clock out there.
I guess maybe they don't want them playing at like 8 o'clock, though, 9 o'clock, because that's just traffic. Maybe if you're a Dodgers fan, you'd rather just play at 3 o'clock local and just skip work.
Traffic's much worse at 3 o'clock than it is at night.
It's much worse at like noon versus like 5 or 6 p.m. though.
Why you say noon?
Well, just because like if you're going to the game, you probably are heading there a couple hours early.
Oh yeah, well I mean mid-afternoon.
I just mean from that standpoint. Like if the game's at 3, you're getting there.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Versus like if it's at 8 o'clock Eastern, that means it's 5 o'clock California time. I imagine getting to the game there would be an absolute nightmare.
Yeah.
I figured it'd be better at noon or like 1 p.m. No,
a little bit.
Yeah,
but
I know
it sucks all the time.
Yeah, I know it's LA. Traffic's traffic, but I just figured maybe if you do it early enough in the day, it'd be a little bit less bad than rush hour.
Yeah, they're known for having a late arriving crowd, the Dodgers. But they typically have a pretty good atmosphere for the playoffs. Like it'll be full and rowdy.
Dodgers slight favorites. Brewers slight favorites. We'll see if either the underdogs can extend the series.
It'd take the Phillies winning 3 in a row. I don't think that'll happen, but who knows?
Any other baseball thoughts?
No.
Nope. Bubba, no. Sam, no.
I mean, you're looking at Blue Jays versus Tigers or Mariners. That's interesting.
Having Tarek Skubal as the, Game 5 starter is pretty interesting.
One of those 3 teams being in the World Series is
that's tough for Seattle. That didn't really click with me. So, like we talked about the vibes in that stadium going up against the best pitcher. Is he the best pitcher in baseball or just in the AL? Like, is Skeens better than him?
For this season, I'm going to say it's him.
Okay. I know he's like top 2 or 3. I just didn't know if he was number 1. I feel like he's the name I hear the most when it comes to the big time pitching. I know there's other guys too,
like AL, but
yeah, like Crochet and Skeens and those guys. But
so he's going. So Cal Raleigh though is the Mariners guy, right? So,
yeah.
So him versus the great pitcher. That's fun.
Yeah, it feels like an advantage for the pitcher for most of that, especially when you look at like. They probably will have like 2 head-to-heads, maybe 3 head-to-heads, depending on how long it goes. But that's scary for Seattle. I wasn't fully aware thinking about that yesterday whenever I was watching them blow that game 4. That adds insult to injury.
Well, I'm for Seattle.
Yeah. I kind of like watching the dominant pitcher just mow through people in the playoffs. So I think I'm kind of rooting for Detroit, which sucks. Because Seattle's fun, and I want their fans to end this drought. But I kind of like watching just the guy. And him being on the road's cooler, too. Like, with the crowd cheering, just going there and mow him down. That'd be pretty cool.
Any of those three teams in the World Series is going to be strange.
Yeah.
But one of them will be there.
Yeah, but it's exciting. It's exciting for them. I mean, it's nice to see somebody else get a turn. Okay, that's baseball talk. We'll talk football next. Maybe basketball. 50-50 chance. Find out. It's Talk Sports on Fan Run Radio.
Can't get enough Fan Run Radio? Download the free Fan Run app and take the best Tennessee sports conversations with you wherever you go.
Got a problem tree looming over your home? Call ECR Total Landscapes. Whether it's trimming, removal, or storm cleanup, our certified pros get the job done safely and efficiently. We're licensed, insured, and ready 24/7 for emergency calls. Big or small, we cut them all. ECR Total Landscapes. Call now for a free estimate, 865-384-2012, and mention promo code FANRUN for free stump grinding on any tree removal now through the end of the year. Also, visit us at ecrtotallandscapes.com.
Hey, Vols fans, Cody Brown here. I grew up right here in Tennessee and know what it means when someone says, I've got your back. That's why you can trust Farm Bureau Insurance of Tennessee. Whether it's your home, your vehicle, your family's future, or the business you built from the ground up, we will show up for all of your insurance needs. We are Tennesseans who understand what matters, which is doing right by you. Insurance is not all about just paperwork and policies, but it's about the people we insure every day. So if you want insurance that hits home, give me a call at 865-992-3871. Go Vols.
With over 60 years of experience in the industry, Merritt Garage Doors has a wealth of expertise in commercial overhead doors in the East Tennessee area. Merritt offers a wide range of door styles like sectionals, rolling steel, high speed, and sheet doors. They also supply and install a wide range of dock equipment. If your business is in need of overhead doors, no matter the type, look no further than Merritt Garage Door, Knoxville's best and most trusted overhead door company. Contact them anytime for a free estimate at 865-933-5319 or online at merrittgaragedoor.com.
Are you tired of spending hours on laundry and ironing? Let Crown Cleaners handle your dry cleaning so you can handle your business. Our expert team can take care of your clothes, removing stains and wrinkles like they were never there. Whether it's your best suit or everyday attire, we handle it all at Crown Cleaners. Say goodbye to laundry stress and hello to extra free time. Crown Cleaners, Big Orange Country's imperial dry cleaning service since the 1960s. Online at crowncleaners.com.
For over 3 years, Crumble Cookies has served the Knoxville area. From Clinton Highway to Parkside Drive, even our friends out in Maryville have reached you, our fans, with the best cookies in the game. This fall, Crumble is gearing up for yet another fantastic season. Whether you're tailgating or looking for a pick-me-up after getting the kids from school, Crumble has you covered. Download the Crumble app to check out this week's rewards and features. And stop on by. Tell them Fan Run sent you, but don't miss the cookies.
The Cubs-Brewers game? No.
Pieces.
First inning?
I watched a little bit of the other one the other night, but not last night.
I was just wondering if there was an explanation, if you saw an explanation, because I was in the first inning, the top of the first, I thought there was a very clear infield fly. And were you old enough for that, Sam, when the Braves, the infield fly against the Cardinals?
Yeah.
Yeah. A little salt in the wound. I was rooting for the Braves that go around, and they got an infield fly called all the way in left field, and this one's like right next to first base, and it didn't get called. Drops for the bases loaded, but we didn't really talk about it. But let's just go ahead and hit this Tennessee basketball stuff before we move on to football in hour two. We'll have more time to dissect some football stuff, but Tennessee came in ranked at number 18 in ESPN's preseason top 25. Quote, Rick Barnes loses 5 of his top 6 scorers from last season, but he does bring in 2 of the country's most impactful newcomers. The question is whether Barnes and the Vols can produce a top 5 defense for the 6th straight season. Well, I don't know, Jeff Borzello. Jeff Bozello. Bozo. L-O.
Bozo.
If he's done it 5 straight years, what makes you think the 6th year is going to be the one that gets him?
Number 18, I mean, All I can think of is much like the person who died in that airplane crash in San Francisco back in the day, we too low. I would say we too low.
18th is disrespectful. The gambling gods have us at like plus 850 to win the SEC, which is like the 5th or 6th best odds. Like I just feel like it's disrespectful.
Bang, ding, ow.
Just disrespectful.
Something
especially
wrong.
as you're rotting. That Rick Barnes has produced top 5 defenses 5 straight seasons. I feel like somehow we get ranked lower and lower every preseason. Despite Rick Barnes, the last 5 seasons, kind of showing you that he's not slipping. He's getting better, especially, the last 3 or 4 years.
Something wrong with the poll. I don't like it at all. I don't know. Do we feel like we're always personally aggrieved? Sometimes I feel like we complain a lot about these things.
Well, I don't know. You said we're too low. So don't you tell me.
I know, but then I feel like we're just complaining to complain.
Do you think we're number 18?
Does it matter?
Yeah, it matters.
I mean, as long as you're in the top 25.
It matters. It matters to me.
Yeah, because why? We're always disrespected. Is that what it is?
A little bit. I mean, actually, if you want to get down to it, I kind of prefer it. It's like I think it's an absolute steal to be able to get Tennessee at like 40-1 to win the title. Not saying Tennessee is going to win the title, but I don't think we should have like the 18th best odds to win the title. 40-1 has felt too low. You've been able to do that, the last couple seasons. I had a nice ticket on Tennessee last year at long odds like that. Now, did they win it? No, but they were clearly one of the 4 or 5 best teams in the country last year, and it was good value.
Great value, even.
I think Tennessee's in a similar position this year. I do wish that the gambling websites offered like win totals in college basketball. They don't do that. They do it for NBA basketball. They do it for college football, but nowhere offers win totals for college basketball. What's up with that? Why don't they? Because I'd like to see where Tennessee's is projected and what it would be.
We play 31 games. How many do you expect to win? Where would you set our win total?
23.5.
That's where you'd set our total?
Yeah, 23.5. 24-7.
That's doable.
$24 is exactly what I was thinking.
Of how many you think we win or what we should win, or like what the number would be, kind of thing.
I feel like we're going to be awesome. Is there the potential that we start kind of slow? With Ament just being a true freshman and coming in, and you think he's just going to be balling from day one?
That guy's not a true freshman. That guy's a damn pro.
So from day one, you expect him to just be outstanding.
I expect him to be really good starting day one.
Yeah.
Like, now, if you want to say he starts slow scoring-wise, if you want to say he doesn't come out and, like, score 30 against Duke in the exhibition, or, like, I would say, okay, maybe there. But, like, he's going to be a really good basketball player from day one. Like,
basketball is different than football in that is more doable than, like, if you have, the 5-star freshman quarterback, you might overinflate your expectations for him, but basketball feels like that guy could make an immediate impact, right?
Yeah, and like I said, it might not be the scoring impact. Maybe that gets a little bit better as the season goes on. Maybe he hits the ground running and just drops 30 from the get-go. I don't know, but like he's going to be able to be in the right place to get 12 points just off of like athleticism and like running the court. Play good defense, beat 6'10", and like impact the rim a little bit, and just be out there, being a positive player.
What do you think it feels like to be in his body?
It'd feel really weird to be that tall, but like it'd be so cool just knowing that you were like, hey, as long as I don't have a catastrophic injury soon, I'm going to be worth like $250 million in like 10 years, 8 years. Like that'd be pretty cool.
I mean, any basketball player though. I mean, what do you like? Forget Nate Ament. I mean, say like an NBA player. how cool must it feel to be in that body? Like to be that guy,
Depends.
just running around.
I'd say some people
Just
really
like-
hurt. I'd say
just
some
like-
people are like, oh, my knees ache, my back aches.
I would imagine that a lot of those 6'11" guys probably just wish they were like 6'3".
But when you're fresh, when you're fresh,
young, so like when you're in your youth, it's probably really cool. But yeah, once you get like 28, 30, you start putting some miles on. You're like, ah, man. Like Sam said, could I have made the NBA if I was just 6'3"? Maybe.
Who?
Not me. I'm saying like if you were an NBA player, if you're like Kevin Durant, like if you're Kevin Durant, you're like being 7 foot's been like a great advantage, but man, my bones hurt. Could I have shot as well if I was Steph Curry size? Could I have just because Steph's kind of got the best of both worlds, other than his wife who won't shut up. Do you see what she's in the news for?
Crazy, yeah.
If I'm Steph, I'm like, really? Like you're wanting to be a career woman? Well, get your ass to work. No one told you not to be a career woman. You ain't got to stay home with these kids.
That's what Steph Curry's wife said.
Yeah, she came out and was like, for a while I resented this because I wanted to be a career woman,
Said
but
I didn't want to have kids.
Oh my God, I bet she's a joy to be around.
I had to put my life on hold for
I
Steph.
wasn't able to achieve my dreams because I married Steph Curry. And give me a damn break.
Steph's
woman.
worth, $1 billion, but I wanted to be a career woman.
But
Well,
what
go do
about
something.
my value? My value as a woman.
I don't
Shut up.
I don't even think it's about her value as a woman. I think most women would be very happy to be in the role she's in. It's not even about that. Like, it's
Of course
just,
they would.
It's not a value of a woman. I feel like Steph's done a really good job of appreciating her. It's more of just like, I think she just needed to make some headlines. I think every now and then she gets out and just needs to say something.
I had dreams too, Steph.
She is one standard deviation below Jada Pinkett, but like she's next in line as far as I'm concerned in terms
See
of
you next Tuesday.
in terms of celebrity women wives that I don't like. Like Jada Pinkett, she's the worst. Like she's top of the line. Everyone hates her, but Ayesha Curry, to me, not far behind. Not far behind.
It's not like it's hard to deal with Steph Curry at home, too. The guy seems like a pretty unproblematic guy.
Seems like it.
I don't know. I mean, he's probably out there in those different cities he travels to. You know, he's probably got some other women. I'd say it stands to reason, being a guy like Steph Curry.
That's not what she's complaining about, though. She just wants to work. If I was him, I'd say, hell, get yourself to work. Go.
Get
go
your
do
resume
something.
fired up and get down there.
Indeed.com, sister.
Yeah.
And don't use any of my damn money for your startups either. Go work at go start.
Yeah, you want to make your own way? Go ahead.
Yeah. Ain't nobody stopping you. Go now, get. But yeah, I'd say Nate Ament right now feels really good in that nice 6'10" body. He's got a little extra muscle.
I imagine
now.
he feels great.
Feels like he's about to be worth
I
$250
don't know
$1 billion in like 8 years.
I would just like to know what it's like to feel good. You know what I mean? Like to feel like to be an athlete.
Have you considered cutting out the McDonald's breakfast?
Yeah. I was thinking about it though. I don't know if I've ever felt good in my life. You know what I mean? Like even just walking around as Sam or Bubba, like they probably feel a lot better than I do. You know, it just, and they're not even athletes. But like, imagine being LeBron James, say, you know, age 23 or whatever, like just walking around in that body. Just wouldn't every day be a joy? I'd just be hopscotching down the street. I'd be like, I feel so good today. You know, like it's got to be just a great feeling.
It just makes me mad because I feel like Nate Ament has a chance to be really special from the get-go. And I think Jacoby Gillespie is going to be really good. It just makes me mad. And like Felix Okpara is a pretty damn good college center. It just makes me mad that we're down at 18th. Like behind Auburn, who's letting Stephen Pearl coach them.
Stephen Pearl.
It's just lazy reporting to me when they know. They're like, oh, no Zakai Ziegler, no Jemai Meshack, whatever. It's like, all right, so the guys that I've watched play basketball for Tennessee for the past 4 years aren't there all of a sudden. So, all right, this is just a mid-teens, high 20s team.
Yeah, it is the same thing after Vescovy and Josiah left. Guess what? Tennessee was still a top-ranked team. Okay, for all the people, and really it's just the preseason polls. Like it's a college football conversation too, because everyone's fed up with the damn polls there too, and how wrong the preseason polls are. But like same people that believed in Penn State, like okay, if you want to rank John Calipari and this Arkansas team 12th, you go right ahead. Good luck. Good luck ranking Arkansas at 12. We'll see how that works out for them. You want to rank Mark Pope and the boys at 9 ahead of Tennessee? Okay, good luck. We'll check back in.
Yeah, it is kind of disrespectful when you put those teams ahead of us.
Yeah, I'm not going to complain about Florida and the SEC being ranked ahead of Tennessee. They're still going to be really good. They're national champions. I'm not going to talk about them, but like
I hate that.
I'll bet anybody at ESPN any amount of money Tennessee finishes higher in the SEC anything than Arkansas.
I absolutely hate the fact that Florida won a national championship in basketball because like they've been so bad in football recently. Like, why can't they go through a period where they have no joy at all? Like we had to at one point.
Yeah.
You know, they can at least fall back on that. It's like, well, football's no good anymore, but look how great our basketball team is.
It looked like it was headed that way last year when they were, painting him as a creep in November. And it looked like he was going to get fired. Then he ended up winning a damn national championship, all because Houston just gagged all over themselves. Houston screwed it up for me 3 times. They beat Tennessee. That screwed it up. They blew the game to Duke. That screwed it up. And then they blew the game to Florida that they should have won. Well, but I know, but they screwed it up. They were down. Duke was down like 7, or Duke was up.
You
like,
thought they would lose to Duke.
Yeah, I thought Duke was going to win the title. I thought Duke was gonna just, all right, I could live with, Cooper Flag, whatever. That's fine.
Yeah. So you went 0 for 3 on Houston.
Right. Yeah, they screwed me 3 different ways.
Yeah. That's tough.
And Duke was up, like 6, like 5 with 2 minutes left, like something like that, and just couldn't get to the damn finish line. Then they do the same thing the opposite direction against Florida.
Yeah.
3 straight times Houston screwed me.
Crazy how that worked out.
But again, get Jeff Bozo on the phone. Any amount of money wants to bet that Tennessee finishes ahead of Arkansas, go ahead and lock it in. And that's just where I feel disrespected there. A couple of things.
And I took that personal.
Rick Barnes deserves more damn respect than that is really what it comes down to. It's a respect thing. All right, sorry to talk basketball, but I had those thoughts I wanted to get off my chest. Now, we'll get to football in hour 2.
Do you feel lighter now?
I do. I feel better. The ice cream, the heartburn's finally going away, and some of the stress and anger's gone. So, yeah, thank you. That was therapeutic.
Good deal.
Hour 2 coming at you. It's Talk Sports on Fan Run Radio.
The flagship station for Tennessee football. Fans. Fan Run Radio.
Running a business, coaching a team, planning your next big event, you need more than just gear. You need SM Athletics and Logo Solutions. Custom uniforms, branded apparel, promotional products, done right, done fast, and built to show off your brand with pride. From local businesses to high schools to major universities, SM Athletics is trusted by winners. Get real service, get real quality, get noticed. SM Athletics and Logo Solutions, where your brand comes to life.
Visit smathletics.com and let's build something great together. Are you thinking of buying a home but don't know where to start? Well, call VFL Josh Travis, your local mortgage expert with Foundation Mortgage, based right here in Knoxville. Whether it's your first home or your forever home, he'll keep the process simple every step of the way. To get started, visit mortgagebrokerjosh.com or call 423-312-9777 today. Foundation Mortgage Company, LLC is an equal opportunity housing company. NMLS number 1387311.
Barley's has live music on weekends, general team trivia on Wednesday nights at 8 p.m., and now live sports trivia, courtesy of the Knoxville Trivia Guys, every Thursday night upstairs. The game starts at 7 p.m. and is free to play for everyone, so head on down to the Old City and show off your sports knowledge and win gift cards to Barley's. Use those gift cards to buy some delicious food and drinks, and you can take it all in with their wide selection of TVs and indoor projectors. Barley's Tap Room and Pizzeria.
Dick's House of Sport at West Town Mall is a destination devoted to sport, and it's your destination for exclusive events and experiences. Come visit a store like no other. Check out our 40-foot rock wall, golf performance center, Hit Tracks batting cage, and outdoor turf field. You can now rent our space for private events and birthday parties. Learn more about our events and exclusive product launches on Facebook and Instagram at Dick's House of Sport KNX. Dick's House of Sport, proud partner of Tennessee Athletics.
You're listening to FM 1KGN Knoxville and W289CU Knoxville, Fan Run Radio.
Ready to launch your career? Axel Logistics is a leading third-party logistics company where excellence is an energy. With an award-winning culture, Axel proves that positive outcomes come from a positive environment and a work hard, play hard mentality. At Axel, the drive for success is infectious. And with an uncapped commission structure, hard work isn't just noticed, it's rewarded. For those with big goals and even bigger dreams, Axel Logistics is the place to start your career.
Got a flat tire? Strange noise under the hood? Don't stress. Roll into Matlock Tire and Auto Service. From oil changes and brake repairs to brand new tires, Matlock's certified techs do it all. Fast, friendly, and fair priced, Matlock is the home of the price match guarantee. Bring in any competitor's ad and Matlock will match the exact same tire for the exact same price. Matlock Tire and Auto Service. 5 locations in East Tennessee. Visit MatlockTireService.com to find the location nearest you and schedule your appointment.
Yee-haw! I've been hooting and hollering ever since I started betting with the VIP Play app. VIP Play has more than 200 leagues, every bet type you can imagine, live betting and live hosts, all with 24/7 support from real live people when you need them. Start betting better with the VIP Play app today.
Don't be a better, be a better with VIP Play today.
Download VIP Play today or head to VIPPlayApp.com. Make sure you use the promo code FANRUN to take advantage of their welcome bonus and so they know that we sent you. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-88-99789. Must be 21 or older and located in Tennessee to bet. I think if you have 2 #1 movies in 1 year, that's a pretty big deal.
You're listening to Talk Sports.
Well, I'm rooting for the guy. I mean, we need a good Glenn in Hollywood. The name Glenn is not as prominent as it was some years ago.
Well, I also think we need a new leading man. I think we need a new good young actor to kind of take that role because it kind of took Gosling a while to he had to do Drive first before he got to be like, hey, now I'm kind of the rough and tough guy.
Hard to do rough and tough when you star in Barbie too.
Airing every day
from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. Well, that was what the whole movie was about. You putting people in unfair boxes. So I guess you missed the point of the movie.
Sometimes people need to be in a box.
No, they don't. Not unless they die. When I die, don't put me in a box. Just bury me loose.
We all end up in a box, don't we?
On 1340 WKGN.
I want to be thrown off the Empire State. And whoever my body hits wins the Publishers Clearinghouse.
I wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend. You could cut time.
Hour number 2 kicking off here in the White Claw Hard Seltzer Studios. Drink the light, refreshing White Claw Hard Seltzer. Let's hit some hour 2 headlines. What you got, Big Mac?
I ain't dead yet, says Dolly Parton. You people worried about Dolly. She appreciates it. She said, thanks for the prayers, and she appreciates your concern. She put out a video yesterday afternoon to try to alleviate some people's worries about her and concerns with the caption, I ain't dead yet. Dolly still kicking, still doing okay. She said she's been dealing with some health issues, but as she said, it was nothing major, were her words. Nothing major. So she's been undergoing some sort of treatments. She said she needed to be close to Vanderbilt, so she had to cancel some things, but she seemed to be all right in the video.
Yeah, it's kind of sad. I mean, because, well, I do think, I said at the end of the show yesterday that her sister coming out and trying to clarify didn't necessarily alleviate my concerns just because I remembered Hulk Hogan, his people trying to come out and be like, no, he's fine. Then boom, Hulk Hogan was dead. But I will say, Dolly doing this video, yeah, that makes me feel better. It was kind of sad, though, because in the video, she's like, hey, my husband, Carl, he was sick for a while, and then he died. And after he passed, she's like, I just kind of quit caring for myself, and I let some things go. She's like, and now my doctor tells me I got to take care of all of them. So I ain't dead yet. Good Lord, still got some stuff to do with me. So that's good. I feel better about Dolly. I was worried about her. So I'm glad she did that commercial. I'm glad she did that video. Still as spunky as ever. East Tennessee's queen.
The Yankees were stunned last night by the Blue Jays. And it says that Aaron Judge said it's tough to describe. We didn't finish our goal. We had a special group here, a lot of special players that made this year fun, but we came up short, not getting the ultimate prize. Didn't finish our goal, is what Aaron Judge says. He's also not ruling out off-season elbow surgery.
Okay.
For the Blue Jays, it is their first appearance in the ALCS since 2016. So good for them. Do you remember when they were there in 2016?
That was the Jose Bautista home run that went like so viral? I mean, when he dropped the bat, I mean, that was 2016, right? I don't remember who they really played. Who they play in the ALCS?
Would have been.
I want to say they beat the A's and the DS.
Would have been Cleveland, right?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that is
because
good.
Cleveland made the World Series against the Cubs.
Good recollection by you there, buddy. I believe that would be it because I want to say they beat the A's. Or wait, was it the Rangers they beat?
In the what? In the
In
ALDS?
the DS, yeah.
That I don't know.
I think it was the Rangers they beat in the DS, maybe.
I don't know.
I think. Yeah. And I want to say Jose Bautista, he had that big home run where he throws his bat and the place just goes absolutely crazy. Yeah, they swept the Rangers 3-0 in the ALDS. How about that?
Clayton Kershaw, as you mentioned in the first hour, teed off on last night in the 8th. He said he just didn't make enough good pitches. I was battling command, he said. It's hard when you're trying to throw strikes as opposed to getting people out. Just wasn't a fun thing. What does he mean by that?
Say the quote one more time.
It's hard when you're trying to throw strikes as opposed to getting people out. Isn't that what you're...
Not the best baseball, dissector of phrases, but to me, I guess he's saying like he was struggling with his command so much, he was just simply trying to get the ball over the plate versus like actually doing setup pitches and like, actually pitching like, hey, I'm throwing the curveball here. He's just like, I couldn't even hit the damn plate. I'm just trying to throw strikes. Is the way I interpret that.
Well, that's how it looked watching him. But he was struggling. He was throwing balls in the dirt. Like he tried his curveball and it went way high.
Yeah, to me it sounds like he just had no control. So it wasn't even about trying to get the batter out. It was just like try not to walk people. Just try to put something close enough to the plate, throw strikes. Like
okay, yeah, that's probably what he's saying.
That's the way I interpret it.
Because watching him, it felt that way. It felt like he was struggling to have any control.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's probably what he means. Yeah.
According to our boy Aiden Sadati over on fanrunradio.com, recruiting momentum is building for Tennessee basketball, and a top 100 four-star prospect, Manny Green, out of Ellenwood, Georgia, is set to make his announcement on Friday, and people think that he is going to pick the Vols. His other finals, Georgia Tech, Auburn, Cal, and South Florida. Aiden's got a piece up over on fanrunradio.com, says the Vols are trending.
What's his name? Ellenwood Green?
No. He's from Ellenwood, Georgia. His name is Manny Green.
Manny Green.
Yeah. 6'6", forward, top 100 player. The college basketball experts have started crystal balling and talking about how he will be a Vol. So we'll see.
Ellenwood. What if your name was Ellen and you lived there in Ellenwood? That'd be fun.
Yeah, that'd be cool, man.
Yeah. Who would like to go to the grocery store? Ellenwood. The Bill Belichick experiment at North Carolina.
Oh, boy. Could
Pretty
not
good.
be going worse.
Pretty good humor, huh?
Oh, no, I'm talking about Bill Belichick.
Yeah,
I wasn't laughing at Ellen Wood, but
yeah,
Bill would like to resign. Bill would like to be put out of his misery.
Bill would like to be put out to pasture. Yeah. I'd say.
North Carolina would like to do that, but it's just they can't figure out the money just yet.
Yeah, it's off to a disastrous start, but no one appears ready to pull the plug just yet.
I said the only way it could be worse is if Bill died on the field, or like there was a scandal where Jordan Hudson was like banging some of the players.
the quarterback. Hopefully.
Yeah. Like that's the only way this could be worse is if Bill just croaked or Jordan got him in trouble because she was having sex with all of them. That's the only way.
Amid numerous reports that Belichick and North Carolina were engaged in negotiations to lower the coach's buyout after a dismal start, Belichick and the school released a joint statement Wednesday night countering those claims. Belichick's statement, "I'm fully committed to UNC football and the program we're building here." And then the statement from the UNC administration said Belichick had the full support from athletic director Bubba Cunningham.
That doesn't mean anything to me at all. Not when you have a reporter with a quote from one of his defensive assistants saying, quote, "What we've done to these kids is bleeped up."
Who said that?
One of UNC's defensive assistants to a reporter. I guess they wouldn't put a name on it, but said, "What we've done to these kids is so bleeped up."
I heard that during the bye week, they couldn't get in contact with Bill Belichick.
Yeah, I mean, his name's Ollie Connolly. Ollie Connolly is the reporter, if you want to look it up yourself.
That's the guy
on Twitter.
that Trey Wallace used to work with back in the day.
Okay, so I mean, like he's a respected journalist, and he had a tweet thread that just laid out how ugly it is at North Carolina right now. And one of the things he said, Sam, was that coaches at North Carolina said they couldn't get a hold of Bill Belichick during the bye week. Like they couldn't find him, that he wouldn't answer the phone.
Well, yeah, and then you had the thing come out yesterday about the rats jumping ship.
Well, that was from Ollie too. I'll just read Ollie's tweets to catch everybody up to speed. Per Ollie's sources, Belichick has discussed buyout options with North Carolina. He has signaled a willingness to trigger his own $1 million buyout for him leaving the job if he could find a landing with another team or in media. I don't know what other team's going to hire him at this point. So it'd have to be a media job. Hey, well, I'll give you $1 million. Let's just end this, which we'll see. Members of Belichick's coaching staff has already spoken to other schools that are expected to be in the college football playoff about taking roles during the postseason. From one coach, quote, "The rats are leaving the ship. Staffers believe a change will come within 2 weeks." Reports of serious recruiting violations remain under investigation at North Carolina. Recruiting and practice violations have already been proven by the school, according to multiple sources. Using those violations could lead to a buyout being lowered or taken away. If Belichick cannot find a landing spot on his own, he's expected to accept a greatly reduced compromise rate. Like Sam talked about, communication with the staff has been described as weird and distant. Multiple coaches were unable to get a hold of him during the bye week. From one UNC assistant, quote, "What we've done to these kids is so bleeped up." Now, this is from Ollie Connolly, but also, you don't usually see this at, think about, Go Vols 247. Think about Rob, think about VolQuest and all that. They don't really give you the dirt too often. They're pretty close to the vest on most of this stuff. But North Carolina's 247, their moderator, their reporter, wrote a piece, and then at the end put opinion. This is just my opinion now, but it says, as of right now, I don't think it's a lock that Belichick coaches the next game against Cal on February 18th or on October 18th in Berkeley. That's 10 days away. Her staff has been placed on high alert. Basically, that a change is coming.
Imagine Bill Belichick's old ass getting ready to he's sitting there knowing what filth he has entered into with this team, with this whole job he should have never taken. And he's sitting there at 2-3 with a team that's not even remotely competitive. And you got to fly out to Berkeley.
Yeah.
You got to fly literally all the way across the country.
He's like, I'm not getting on that plane
to play Cal.
I'm not getting on that plane. I ain't doing it.
You couldn't take a longer flight from Chapel Hill, North Carolina.
I ain't doing it.
Maybe Seattle.
I ain't getting on that plane.
Man, it just a total disaster, isn't it?
For a conference game too, which is really funny.
Yeah,
for a damn conference
and
game.
It's not going to get any better because it's not like that team is close to being competitive they're lifeless, completely lifeless.
Well, he also clearly doesn't have the gumption, the drive, the desire to turn them into something either. So it's one of those things. And look, I would give North Carolina all the credit in the world for pulling the plug on it.
Well, yeah.
No, I'm just saying as soon as possible. If they fired him or if they said, hey, this ain't working, let's mutually agree to part ways, let's break up. If they did that this early, people would clown them. but I would applaud them because they swung for the fences. They did. I think as a fan base, you can appreciate that. It's been a complete disaster, but like, there's no reason to make this even a bigger mistake. There's no reason to pretend like he's going to be there next year. Pull the plug, find your new coach, try to go ahead and like get a recruiting class together, try to go ahead and get have a guy in place that has a plan versus dragging this out and making it uglier. It's not going to work. It's done. Belichick's not going to be there coaching next year. He's not going to turn this thing around. Pull the plug.
Well, ever since we got that first report from the TCU game where the coach was just like, yeah, we knew we were going to blow them out. Like we figured it out pretty quickly that this was going to be a lopsided game.
It's hilarious how good they looked on that first drive.
Yeah. The perfect script, I guess.
They looked great. They looked great. And then from that moment on, they got their ass kicked in every game they've played that matters.
What happens if North Carolina played UCLA Saturday? What's that game?
UCLA would beat them by 17 points.
So you think UCLA is a better team in the Power Four? Like,
I think North Carolina's awful.
You think they maybe the worst team in the Power Four?
Well, if the option is either them or UCLA. Because, I mean, like, I think everybody – like, Kentucky, I think, deserves to be mentioned too. But
would you have said the same thing before UCLA beat Penn State?
No, I would not have. But I think that, like, UCLA looked like a team – like, to me, I had questions about UCLA about whether or not they quit or would quit. Because I think North Carolina has quit. I don't think they necessarily care. But, like, UCLA looks like a team that was trying. And I'll take a team that I know is trying over a team that I think might quit. So, like, I would pick UCLA to beat North Carolina.
It's crazy. I wonder what the spread is in this Cal game.
It's a week and a half away, so they probably don't have it up because there's a bye week in between, so they probably ain't got it up.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's not till next Friday.
It's going to be interesting.
I mean, Central Florida beat them 34-9.
Yeah, and they're not good. They're not good.
So, like, to me, North Carolina is the biggest train wreck in college football. At least, at the power level, like we're talking about. Like, they're the worst.
I'm trying to find the Skip Bayless tweet that he had on.
Yeah, Skip Bayless talked about how that's a playoff drive or something like that.
National title is what he said.
Well, look, that one offensive drive, they did look unstoppable. Now, you maybe don't tweet that out after one drive, but I got to admit, like, I cashed out my TCU bet after that drive and bet on North Carolina.
How many points?
That was a mistake.
How many points do you think Dabo could have hung on him if Clemson wanted to?
I 100% think they could have scored 100 points. They took their foot off the gas at 35-3. Like, they quit.
That was in the second quarter.
Yeah, I 100% think they could have scored 100 points. Like, they could have got anything down the field they wanted. The defensive backs aren't any good, but also they weren't trying. Like, they could have just thrown jump balls all day and, like, scored 100 points. Like, I truly think that.
Yeah.
They had 28 in the first quarter.
Only other headline that a man has been arrested in connection with the Palisades fires.
Oh, wow.
They claim that he started the wildfires that burned through California. You remember back in whenever that was, January.
Wow. Belichick has a national championship offense. Heels just shredded the Frogs defense.
After one drive, I felt like the offense looked really good too. Now I wouldn't go.
That's like giving a movie review in the first 2 minutes of a movie.
Now that is true. Now look, sometimes that works. Like, hey, The Dark Knight. Oh my God, this movie is going to be awesome. The Joker was there the whole time. He backstabbed everyone, or actually, he let everybody backstab themselves, and then he gets away with all the money. And somehow the school bus pulled perfectly into a line of other school buses. I don't know why there was a gap for them to pull in there, but like it was perfect. Sometimes it works, Sam.
What a great movie.
Yeah, that part does bother me a little bit, how like they were able to get in the middle of the school bus line, though. Like, how is there a gap for them to perfectly pull into the school bus line?
It looks really good the way it's shot.
That was part of the plan.
Why would there be a gap? How would they have had a gap in the school bus line, though? Like, there's like 10 school buses in a row. Like,
you think another bus left?
You think the school wasn't in on it? Like, what are you saying? That's part of the plan.
That's a minor detail.
If they pull into the back of the school,
they hired out all the other bus drivers.
No. If they'd have pulled into the back of the school bus line, I would be okay. That's believable.
A 29-year-old man named Jonathan Renderknecht
Oh, it's the guy that did the fires. I was like, who? What are you talking about?
The last 6 letters of his name are spelled the same way as Dalton Connect. K-N-E-C-H-T. They charged him with maliciously starting the fires. I wonder how they figure that out. You know, I've always wondered about that. Like, how does that work with like fire investigators and like arson, stuff like that? Like, how do you, because like if you just decided right now, Sam, to burn down this building, eventually they could like find a way to trace that back to you, which is crazy to me. Like, I don't know how you, like, oh yeah, this guy, I guess your fingerprints are on a match or something. But I thought you'd think the fire would burn all that up. Like when somebody has a house fire, you know, and they say, yeah, it started with this particular cigarette butt here.
Well, yeah, but I don't think they can always point to who did it.
I don't know.
Like the fire department could tell whether or not, like the fire experts could tell whether or not it was like a electrical fire where something just went wrong or somebody set it on fire, but they can't always point to who it was.
Yeah, but like if this guy just, like, how did they catch this guy? Like he just, I mean, say he just went out and he lit a bush on fire and then they figured out it was him.
Well, I would say it was something similar to that. I mean, that's how they found the kids up in like Sevierville, right? Like in the Smoky Mountains.
Well, it says this guy, images say he generated on ChatGPT depicting a burning city.
Yeah.
So I'd say some of his other actions.
Yeah.
Probably.
Like if Sam just randomly went into a building and like didn't leave, like left his phone, walked in the middle of the night and set a fire, they wouldn't be able to like track him down. They'd be able to tell somebody set a fire, but not Sam.
Just see him on nearby surveillance footage.
Yeah. Which we do live kind of in a state now, a police state, where you are going to be on camera, you're going to be under surveillance. Like it's going to be tough to do crime, which you can argue whether or not it's a good thing. But
I don't understand what people get out of setting a fire that burns down a city.
Well, it sounds like he wanted to burn down the city. He probably didn't like all the rich people in California, right? Because that's a very rich part of California, right?
I mean, yeah, but like, I don't know. I mean, some crimes make sense, you know, like if you're poor and you want to steal something to try to get some money out of it, like that makes sense.
Hell, he was bored. He didn't have nothing else going on.
I just don't get the logic of, I'm going to go set this on fire.
That's essentially what the people up in Gatlinburg said, right? It was just like, we were bored. We were just playing with fire, just playing around the woods.
Yeah.
And have nothing else to do. They're just messing around. Start a fire, and then it went crazy.
Well, it sure did affect a lot of lives.
Yeah. Yeah, that's tough. Go back to headlines. We'll talk some football. Tennessee, Alabama, point spread out. We'll see if Cody and Sam can guess it. We'll see if Bubba can swoop in and nail it on the head. Stick with us as Talk Sports on Fan Run Radio.
Streaming worldwide at fanrunradio.com and on the free Fan Run app. This is Big Orange Country's sports talk radio superstation, Fan Run Radio, Knoxville.
When it's past high noon, it's time for a vodka soda made with a vodka you've actually heard of. I'm talking White Claw vodka soda made with White Claw premium vodka. JB Smooth only drinks vodka soda made with the world's smoothest vodka.
And you can too. Pick you up a bottle of the triple wave filtered vodka that's been distilled 5 times. White Claw premium vodka comes in 4 flavors: black cherry, mango, pineapple, and just vodka. You haven't had vodka like this. No one has. White Claw premium vodka. Please drink responsibly.
For over 3 years, Crumble Cookies has served the Knoxville area. From Clinton Highway to Parkside Drive, even our friends out in Maryville have reached you, our fans, with the best cookies in the game. This fall, Crumble is gearing up for yet another fantastic season. Whether you're tailgating or looking for a pick-me-up after getting the kids from school, Crumble has you covered. Download the Crumble app to check out this week's rewards and features. And stop on by. Tell them Fan Run sent you, but don't miss the cookies.
A brand built in Tennessee and born from the love of the game, Inward Half revolutionizes golfing comfort. Crafted by a former pro and dedicated enthusiast just like you, our luxury performance wear guarantees you stay cool and comfortable through every swing and every day. We're not just a brand. We've set out to create a lifestyle for those who understand that impeccable style and premium performance are a hole-in-one. Enjoy the walk-in with Inward Half.
Citizens National Bank.
Kick off this football season with a CNB Plus Perks checking account. Move downfield with free online and mobile banking. And cross the goal line with extended evening hours and Saturday banking. Banking at CNB has its perks. Find out more at cnbtn.com.
Citizens National Bank. banking never felt so good.
Member FDIC.
Hi, this is Bo Kregner from the Kregner Group at Realty Executives, and I know there's a lot of choices here in East Tennessee when it comes to choosing a realtor. Here's why the Kregner Group is different. At the Kregner Group, our motto is walking by faith, serving others. It's how I live my life. It's how I run my business. Here at the Kregner Group, we're committed to doing real estate the right way. Faith, honesty, integrity. The Kregner Group. Call me anytime at 865-742-1035 or visit my website at boknowshouses.com.
In a world filled with deadlines and screens, sometimes we forget the simple joys of life, days filled with special moments. At Inward Half, we understand the essence of these moments. Feel the difference between our breathable fabrics and flexible apparel as you disconnect from the hustle and bustle and reconnect with what truly matters. Inward Half, simple luxury for on and off the course.
At Knoxville Insurance Group, they understand the challenges many consumers face when searching for insurance coverage. That's why whether it's for you, your family, or your business, they create a coverage plan specifically for your unique needs. Knoxville Insurance Group is an independent firm, which means they aren't beholden to just one insurance company. They search multiple companies acting as your negotiator to find you the best possible policy and price. Start a quote in minutes at KnoxvilleInsuranceGroup.com or call them today at 865-694-9788.
Buck writes in over on the YouTube chat. Shout out to the freaks. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you're subscribed. Also make plans to hang out with me on Saturday. I'm going to watch the Arkansas game and have some content leading into voluntary reaction. If you're not going to the game, hang out. Buck says, I'm going to start doing this voice for Buck because he's always trying to actually us. I just have to say this. Just the other day, you guys were saying preseason polls don't matter, but here we are worrying about a preseason poll. First of all, I worry about the preseason polls. I never said don't worry about the preseason polls. I said they're stupid. I said they're dumb, that people usually get it wrong. But as long as they're there, Buck, I'm going to pay attention to them. And I am going to worry about the lack of respect that our beautiful coach gets. Rick Barnes deserves more damn respect. This Tennessee team deserves some more damn respect. That's it. Anytime that I can point out how dumb people are, I'm going to take that opportunity. And again, Jeff Bozello is wrong. Arkansas is not going to be better than Tennessee. Write it down, Buck. That's it. That's all I wanted to get. Jared says Seattle's beaten the school ball 3 times this year. That's cool. We'll see it. We'll see it when it matters. I'm rooting for you, Jared. I'm rooting for Seattle to do it. But I would think that the postseason is going to carry some different expectations and some different pressure. Although maybe Seattle's cracked the code on the best pitcher in the AL. Maybe. We'll see.
Maybe.
I would imagine that Detroit favored in that game. I'd imagine they would be with Scooball going. He's still Scooball to me, by the way. I'm not going with Scooble, just for the record. Don't try to correct me there. Let's see. Yeah, Scooble minus 138. So, yeah, he's favored in that game. I appreciate the confidence, Jared. I don't know if those 3 regular season wins are going to do you much good when it matters in the playoffs. You sound like a Kentucky basketball fan a little bit now. Like, oh, we beat you twice in the regular season. Okay, how'd that work for you in the Sweet 16? Tennessee whipped that ass. But I am rooting for you. Speaking of spreads, speaking of favorites, the Alabama spread, Cody, has been released. Tennessee, Alabama, 3rd Saturday in October.
Sure.
What you think it is?
How about the women's basketball top 25?
We could do that next batch of headlines. What do you think Tennessee, Alabama spread is?
It's interesting. Just so you know. Alabama minus 7.5. That's my guess.
Samuel?
I feel like it's probably going to be a little higher than that. I'm going to say 9.5.
Bubba?
4.5.
Buck responds, your voice sounds like you're an idiot.
Well, yeah, because I was doing his voice. Yeah, that's the point, Buck.
Well, actually,
I'm
your
not
voice
overlooking
sounds
Arkansas, though,
annoying,
John.
like
Can't
an
overlook
idiot.
Arkansas.
What?
Can't overlook Arkansas.
We're not overlooking Arkansas. I was just giving people some news. Can you not talk while I'm talking? You always try to talk under me. Relax. Wait a second.
I just want to, respect my boy Buck, our listener who listens.
Is he saying we can't just overlook Arkansas? Is that what he's saying?
No, that's what I'm saying.
How's that respecting Buck? How does that?
Because you were trying to do your voice like this, and I figured if I just kept interrupting,
that I would stop.
Yeah.
Bubba doesn't like it when you try to attack Buck. It hurts Bubba.
Is that him? Are you Buck?
It hurts Bubba when you try to attack Buck.
Are you Buck? Are you in there posting? Are you in the chat anonymously? Like, are you in there with the burner?
I can't say I've ever seen me and Buck in the same place before.
I agree. Are you Buck? Or is that why you're taking offense to this?
I'm not Buck.
No, because Buck just said, you're killing me, John. Love you, man.
I love you too, Buck. Yeah,
and you know Bubba wouldn't say that.
Yeah, Bubba wouldn't say that. Bubba don't like me.
Right.
But Buck, I do love you too. It's all fun, brother. It's all fun. We do appreciate you.
Just stop upsetting Bubba. Bubba gets upset when you say mean things to Buck.
Okay. Sam, you were right. It's 9.5. You can get Tennessee plus
9.5.
You can get Tennessee at plus 9.5 right now, plus 255 on the money line, which means you bet $100, you can win $255 profit.
I thought we'd get a little damn respect. I undershot it at 7.5.
You undershot it at 7.5.
Well, here's my logic. I thought, 3 points is a home favorite, right? They say you get 3 points there.
I think that's a little antiquated.
So I thought, what's Alabama on a neutral field? And I said, probably 4.5. So that's where I arrived at 7.5.
Yeah.
9.5, huh? Wow. That's what you said, Sam? Did you look at the spread?
Sam's just got a big brain, bro.
Yeah. He must with a hat like that.
Sam's just got a big brain.
Got a big old brain under there.
9.5 point spread, the over under of 62.5. I don't know how I feel about that. So that basically means what? 30, let's just call it 36 to 26.
I don't like it.
Right? I mean, 35.5 to 26.5 would probably be the implied score there. You add that up, that gets around 62 and 9 points, right? I mean, that's a little rough math.
Doesn't feel right.
It doesn't feel right, does it? Like, I don't. Now, look, you didn't put it in headlines, but on the injury report, Jamad McCoy officially ruled out. So Jamad McCoy not playing against Arkansas. So much for that theory that he was still going to try to push it to the weekend. Wrong on that one. My bad. But Jamad McCoy officially out. So at this point, I think we should assume he's going to be out for Alabama too. Until I hear otherwise, I'm just going to assume he's not playing. That's kind of where I'm at now with McCoy. Now that he's officially out for the Arkansas game, just wake me up when he's here. I'm done speculating.
Wake me up when October ends.
We hoped it would be the week before Georgia. Then we hoped it would be Georgia.
Yeah, I'm tired of talking about it, to be honest. I think I'm done.
It's such a big story, we can't ignore it.
I know.
Because it is the biggest story right now, kind of hanging over Tennessee's roster, because you would all of a sudden have the best cornerback tandem in the country.
Like, yeah, but I'm tired of thinking about it.
Yeah.
If we're not going to get that, I don't want to. It's just disappointing me. You know what I'm saying?
I understand. I understand completely. And like I said, I'm tired of speculating about it too. Like, let me know when he plays. When he shows up and he's ready to go, when he's practicing, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to assume he's out because, like I said, you hope to be ready for ETSU. You hope to be ready for Georgia. Then it's like, oh, well, that's not going to happen. How about a bye week? After the bye week, can he be ready for Arkansas? Nope. So now we'll see. Just let me know when he plays. And I hope he plays, like I said, because you would have the number one tandem in college football. You'd have 2 first-round picks out there at cornerback, and it would help your defense. But I'm done trying to figure out when he's coming.
Yeah, I think we're all hopeful of the possibilities, but it don't feel good right now.
But even with that, the idea of Alabama scoring 30 6 points on Tennessee, kind of that being kind of the baseline expectation. Does that not feel a little high?
I've been telling you, we got problems on this defense. Y'all
Well, I know,
hear me.
But Alabama's offense ain't no damn good. I mean,
Yens ain't listening to me.
Alabama likes choking you out. Alabama likes playing slow, grinding you out.
Yeah, I mean, DeBoer's, kind of DeBoer when it comes to offense.
I also still think you're wrong about the defense, just for the record.
I don't think I am without Jamad McCoy. I'm not saying it's 2012 bad. I'm just saying, I think there's some issues. I think it's...
Well, sure, it's not a perfect defense. Yeah, I acknowledge there's issues, but, I don't think it's give up 30.
You think it's a good defense?
I don't think it's give up 37 points, give up 38 points to Ty Simpson type of bad.
Now, there is something to be said for a defense that makes plays, maybe playing a little more aggressive, but you go for turnovers more.
Mm-hmm.
Like in basketball, the Nolan Richardson style.
Well, that's why I keep coming back to. That's why I don't get rolled up about the total points. That's why I said we can't be looking at that and be like, well, they're last in the SEC in scoring defense, because we don't play the same way everybody else plays.
Yeah, and I understand that, but from the eye test as well, I feel like we give up a lot of yardage. We struggle with tackling at times.
Sure.
I don't feel like it's a very crisp defense, and it's not like it was last year,
Oh, it's definitely not like it was last year, and it's definitely not like 2012. So, yeah, we agree that it's somewhere in the middle there. And look, I think if you were complaining about the defense coming out of the Georgia game, I think that would be fair. I just didn't think it was fair for people to come out of the Syracuse game complaining about the defense whenever Tennessee got the stops they needed. And, a lot of Syracuse's good stuff was whenever you were up, 17, 20 points. Against Mississippi State, I didn't think it was fair to really blame the defense. But whenever you, A, scored 14 points yourselves by making the plays you're talking about, but B, also your offense were giving them short fields nonstop. I just didn't come out of the Mississippi State game or the Syracuse game or, of course, the UAB, ETSU games worried about the defense, because I thought contextually they did fine. Fine to good. Now, again, if you want to complain about the Georgia performance, I will hear you there. But against Mississippi State, I said, 3 of those touchdown drives were inside the 30-yard line. You scored 14 points. You really only gave up 1 real touchdown drive. That's how I felt. That doesn't mean that I think all of a sudden they're like a top 5 defense in the SEC moving forward, but I think the defense is good enough.
Do your feelings change if Ty Simpson just slices up Missouri this weekend? Because it kind of sounds like you're kind of in wait-and-see mode still a little bit with Ty Simpson off of the Georgia game.
I don't want to sound like I'm in wait-and-see mode with Ty Simpson, because I don't think that's fair. I just think they are coaching Ty Simpson in a safe way. I think Ty Simpson is surgical, but more so I just think 36 points is a high expectation for that Alabama offense, because I don't think they want to go fast. I think they want to kind of grind you down. I think they want long drives.
That's what they did to Vandy in the second half.
And that's what they did to Georgia, too. I think they want 8-minute drives where he is throwing 4-yard passes and they're 2nd and 5, 3rd and 1, first down. 2nd and 4, 3rd and 1, first down. That's what I think they want. And maybe Tennessee's defense and combined with Tennessee's offense going fast, maybe that turns into a shootout in Tuscaloosa next weekend. I just think they're a very efficient offense, but kind of like I said, you can't judge total points with Tennessee's defense. I think Alabama's playing at a high level offensively. They're just not going very fast. They want to play low-scoring games. They want to kind of control you. That's how I feel about them through 5 or 6 weeks. But I acknowledge, I pretty much only watched the Georgia game, the Florida State game, the Vanderbilt game, and I'm judging off those 3 games.
Well, yeah, those are the only games any of us watched.
Right. But
a little bit of Wisconsin.
I didn't watch any Wisconsin's. Maybe they were going faster, maybe they were slinging around. But when I've watched them, they have been really trying to limit Ty Simpson from throwing too far down the field or going fast. So like I said, Sam, it's not fair to say I still have questions about him in terms of being a good college quarterback, because I think he's a good college quarterback. I think he's efficient. Now, I do still have questions about him in a shootout. It's like if Tennessee goes in there and puts a lot of pressure on him to score 35 points, I do have questions about whether or not he can do it. I don't think he's necessarily played great in second halves so far. But I do think he is a good quarterback. I do not think he's holding them back. And that's how I felt about them coming out of the Florida State game. So I have moved off that position. Do you think he's elite? Because some people come as far as saying he's elite. Brooks Austin was talking about comparing him to damn Drew Brees and Tom Brady mentally with the way he controls the offense and stuff. And some people, have him as a damn Heisman contender and have him, among the elites in college football. I'm not there yet. So if you ask me if I'm sold on him being elite, the answer is no. Are you?
I don't know if I'd say elite either yet. I do think my opinions will drastically kind of change if he just goes out there to Missouri this weekend and just kind of lights it on fire again. But yeah, I do think I'm still kind of the belief of hey, they've just kind of got Georgia's number a little bit. Florida State was kind of a fluke, and every other game in between just wasn't against a great opponent. Yeah.
And I thought he looked really good in the first half against Georgia, but then I thought they kind of got stuck in the mud. Like the last drive, they did what I said, in terms of just moving the ball 5 yards at a time. And like you said, if he goes out and dices up Missouri, then I'll put some respect on his name, and he might be elite. But on the flip side, if he plays bad against Missouri and they struggle, then I'll be like, yep, that's kind of the guy I thought they were.
Does dicing up Missouri make you elite?
No, but I think it would be that.
Got a good defense this year.
It'd be that combined with Vandy, combined with Georgia. I would say that in a vacuum one-off, no, beating Missouri doesn't make you elite.
Didn't Kansas put up a good amount of points on them?
They also blocked a punt.
It's a good offense.
But also didn't Kansas block a punt against them?
I don't know who's good. This is a week-to-week sport.
Well, maybe that is the case of it. It's been that way for a long time, but maybe it's that way more than ever before. Is these teams are all kind of close, and it just depends on who actually gets coached up and shows
Missouri's
up to play.
Opponents are only converting 22% of their third down.
Now, they ain't played nobody.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, they ain't played nobody. I'm not giving their defense too mumuch credit yet. I'm not ready to go there with Sam. Now, Sam also keeps up with the SEC much closer than I do. I do yield to Sam on a lot of this stuff because he's doing a podcast 3 times a week about the SEC. He's doing a more in-depth looking at the whole entire conference than I think either you or I are, Cody. But
not me. I watch all the games.
No, you just go through the box scores.
Actually, you're wrong about that. I'm a big SEC football guy. I always have been. When you're sitting there watching whatever it is you watch, Oregon and Arizona State or whatever, I got that Mississippi State LSU game on. I love the SEC. It's what I watch. That's my preferred football viewing. So don't tell me what the hell I know.
But giving up 24 points to Kansas doesn't mean that their defense isn't good.
All you gotta do is go look at them college football pick'ems, see how much I know. We're on fire. I can't wait to go 2-8 this week.
He's just taking all the favorites. That's all he's doing is just taking the favorites. Hell, it ain't
that ain't how you pick.
That's how you're
picking.
picking.
I'm picking right.
I went through and looked at it. You just picked all the damn favorites. I went through and looked at your picks. You ain't picked one damn underdog all year.
That's not even remotely true.
You ain't picked one damn underdog all year.
Go look at who I picked this week.
I'm not talking about this week. I'm talking about in the last weeks.
Well, what?
You just picked every damn
I
favorite.
Picked Florida.
You're just letting Vegas pick them for you.
I picked Florida. What are you talking about? They weren't no damn favorite, were they? I don't think so.
No, they weren't favored. No. And I actually didn't go back and look. I was just
You're just trying to talk some trash.
Yeah,
that's what you're doing. Just trash talking me.
Talking trash. That is all I was doing in this
situation.
Saying
I don't know ball.
I would be surprised if you didn't, or if you weren't just picking most of the favorites. Though I am going to go look now to see.
Why would you think I'd be that guy? I finished last place in our college basketball tournament because I picked all the 14s over 3s. I picked them Wisconsin to the Final Four. I ain't that guy. I ain't picking favorites guy. Should have been on that March Madness bracket. All the 1 seeds made the damn Final Four.
No, he picked Virginia on the road. Okay, he picked Virginia on the road.
Yeah, get some.
Picked Cal at home. They lost pretty bad. You should have just picked the favorite there.
Okay, yeah, you picked the one there that I missed.
No, I gave you I literally started out with Virginia.
Read the 9 that I got right.
No, I was just looking to see which underdogs you picked is all I was looking at.
Yeah.
I just got picked Arkansas over Notre Dame.
Well, that was stupid. Yeah. I mean,
all right, so you don't just pick the favorites. But Arkansas.
Well, you got to add the confidence, I feel like, in there, too. What was his.
Yeah, they're decent confidence, though. They weren't down at 1 and 2.
Okay.
Well, the vibe for Arkansas going into that week, I felt like that was kind of a popular upset pick.
It was.
And
it
then we saw it on the field. It's oh, this was dumb.
Yeah. No, it was. It was.
Notre Dame beat the hell out of them.
You're beating the allegations of just picking the favorites. I was just kidding.
Thank you. A little credit.
But when you talk about Kansas scoring 31 points without realizing one of them was a damn defensive touchdown, you lose a little credibility.
Is that what I said?
Yeah.
No.
We're talking about Missouri's defense. Like, well, Kansas scored 30 on them. Well, yeah, 7 of them were damn defensive touchdowns.
I mean, I said Kansas put up some points on them.
It's kind of crazy that Kansas did score that many points against Missouri's defense because when you look, like they only ran for 31 yards and Jalen Daniels only threw for 223.
Speaking of
Kansas, interception. So Missouri, Alabama, it's going to be a fun game this weekend.
Speaking of Kansas, our boy Aiden writes in, "What up?" and says he's going to Red River later today. How about that?
Aiden, the game ain't till Saturday.
It's got to go to the fair
on Thursday.
Aiden, the game ain't till Saturday. You're going too early.
He's going to have himself some corn dogs and look at Big Tex.
Fried butter.
Yeah. That grossed me out thinking about that. You ever just eat butter? Like for some reason? Mm-hmm. Like I'm not saying regularly, but like just
like a little chunk.
It's pretty gross to just eat butter, you know?
But fried.
I mean, butter's so good on bread. What? Oh, time to go to break?
Well, I was giving Sam the signal we're getting ready to go to break, but I was letting you finish your butter.
What was the signal you were giving?
Wrap up.
Oh, I didn't know it looked like you were in a guillotine over there.
No, I was just saying we're getting ready to wrap.
Oh, okay.
You got butter so good on bread? What?
No, that's about it. I was
okay.
just saying butter's really good on bread.
All right, let's go to break. It's Talk Sports on Fan Run Radio.
Can't get enough Fan Run Radio? Download the free Fan Run app and take the best Tennessee sports conversations with you wherever you go.
It's time for the North Knox Siding and Windows High School Football Player of the Week. Brought to you by North Knox Siding and Windows. Call 865-689-0505 or visit them online at northknoxsidingandwindows.com.
This week's North Knox Siding and Windows High School Football Player of the Week is Carter High School's Brody Sparks. The Hornets quarterback completed 14 of 17 passes for 223 yards and 2 touchdowns, and also had 7 carries for 51 yards and 3 more touchdowns in Carter's 49-6 win over Fulton last week. Carter High School's Brody Sparks, this week's North Knox Siding and Windows High School Football Player of the Week.
North Knox Siding and Windows, locally owned and operated. They can handle all your siding, window, gutter, and roofing needs. Call 865-689-0505 for a free estimate or go online to northknoxsidingandwindows.com.
Today, we raise a glass of Jameson Irish whiskey to the sport of football. Hear, hear!
To Gaelic football, born in Ireland in 1885 in its thrilling blend of soccer, rugby, and basketball. On a massive field, 15 players kick or hand pass a round ball to score points over a bar or into a net. No pads, no helmet, no sense.
Hear, hear!
To college football, which kicked off in 1869 when Rutgers beat Princeton 6-4 in the Battle of New Jersey. With 11 players and helmets and pads, teams battle on a 100-yard gridiron with explosive pass plays and hard-hitting tackles. Unless you're called for targeting.
Hear, hear! Since 1780, Jameson Irish whiskey has been enjoyed by sports fans all around the globe. Whether your football is Gaelic, American, or even soccer, we can all agree on super smooth Jameson Irish whiskey. Hear, hear!
Your smile says it all, so make sure it's saying the right thing. At Knoxville Smiles, we believe healthy teeth mean happy lives. Whether it's a routine cleaning, whitening for that big event, or fixing a nagging toothache, our gentle team is here for you. With flexible hours, family-friendly care, and the latest technology, Knoxville Smiles makes every visit stress-free. Don't wait another day to love your smile. Call Knoxville Smiles today at 865-539-1776 or book online at knoxvillesmiles.com. Smile brighter with Knoxville Smiles.
Friday Night Lights are back, and that means so is the SM Athletics Friday Night Scoreboard Show. Join me, Tim Hill, a.k.a. Vols Tim 85, and my crew every Friday night starting at 9:30 p.m. Live action, live calls, and all of the biggest talking points in East Tennessee high school football. It's the Friday Night Scoreboard Show presented by SM Athletics right here on Fan Run Radio, 1340 AM, the free Fan Run app, and streaming live on YouTube on Fan Run TV.
Aiden says he is going to eat some fried butter and fried Coke.
Fried Coke.
Fried Coke at the Red
Fried
River.
Coke. Okay, Charlie Sheen.
He says the best way he can describe fried Coke is that it's just a Coca-Cola flavored funnel cake, is what he says.
It's that confection of sugar.
Aiden's got a little weight he can, he's got a little weight he can work with.
That sounds fantastic, honestly.
He's not like a big old boy. He could go out and splurge, some calories. He'll be all right.
What are the prices out there, do you think?
I don't know, man. I ain't never been to the World Fair or State Fair. I'd say decently affordable.
I'd say reasonable. Yeah, probably. Most things in Texas.
Were you out
reasonable.
there?
The State Fair?
During the time of the State Fair?
No. And I wouldn't have went anyway because that's up in Dallas.
Define reasonable.
I'd say you can get some corn dog for like $6. One of those big jumbo corn dogs. I'd say it's probably in luck with ever go to the Tennessee Fair, the Valley Fair?
Not often, no.
I don't go often either, but last time I went, corn dogs $6 or something like that. I mean,
foot long or regular?
Like a big one. Yeah,
big corn dog. Yeah. Big. I'd like to see Big Tex. He is a big old statue. You know who I'm talking about, Big Tex? The giant, the big cowboy.
Yeah.
That'd be cool to see.
Now, Aiden, we are going to have somebody boots on the ground, at the fair. Let us know what the prices are. I'd like to know, I guess.
How much for a corn dog?
What's a hot dog run you out there? Probably $4, $5. I mean, I don't know.
What do you think about the difference in a corn dog and a hot dog?
I prefer corn dogs 10 out of 10 times. I love
I think I agree with you on that. If I have the choice,
corn dogs are awesome.
I love them.
Cookouts out of them right now.
What?
Yeah, I normally eat corn dogs
at all locations here.
Yeah, because I tried on campus, they didn't have them there, and then I tried Cedar Bluff, they didn't have them there.
No. Now that is pretty much the only time I eat corn dogs now is at Cookout.
Are they at a hot dogs?
They got a good corn dog over there.
Are they at a hot dogs?
I didn't ask about hot dogs. I don't like Cookout hot dogs.
But I mean, it's just all you got to do is make batter if you got the dogs.
The Cookout hot dogs.
Those people don't want to make batter, man. They're just trying
skinny.
They're just there trying to get stuff.
They ain't making batter.
Yeah, they
those are They got to be pre-frozen, right?
Those corn dogs get sent there. Yeah.
Yeah. Surely they're not.
When I was in college, I would buy the jumbo corn dogs from Sam's Club or something, and I would eat 3 corn dogs a day sometimes. That was my lunch.
I love corn dogs.
I do too.
Awesome.
Who doesn't like a corn dog? I mean,
has anyone ever tried a corn dog on a hot dog bun?
No, that sounds stupid.
No. Yeah,
that sounds
excessive.
Completely dumb.
That's excessive even for my standards, Sam.
I had to think about it.
I haven't tried it, but I'm just wondering.
I had to think about it for a second. That sounds dumb.
I love just regular old yellow mustard, French's mustard.
Hell yeah, brother. That's all you need.
If I wouldn't even mind a little dab of ketchup. I would do a dab of ketchup, mostly mustard.
Just mustard for me. I'd rather eat it raw than put ketchup on it.
Raw?
But I just mean dry, I guess.
You ever dip a corn dog in anything else?
I've done barbecue sauce from time to time if I get it. Because my cookout order is usually cheeseburger, honey mustard chicken wrap, and corn dog. So I get barbecue sauce for my wrap, and then every now and then I would try it.
Sometimes I dip it in the cookout sauce.
That's pretty good. I've done that too.
I didn't know Cookout had their own sauce.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, barbecue doesn't feel right for me.
It's not great. I don't like corn dog and barbecue. I'm just saying I've done it before. Just tried. I've tried pretty much everything in barbecue sauce just to see what it'd be like.
You ever have the corn pup at Crystal?
No, I draw the line there.
Okay,
I draw the line there. Like I said, I don't really eat Crystal, but I just get the chicks and the burger. I haven't got anything else off the menu. I'm good. I'll stick very basic here.
What about mini corn dogs?
One turkey leg at the Texas State Fair is $25. So, Bubba, I was wrong. It is not affordable.
Well, turkey leg's a big old hunk of meat. I mean, that's
$25 though.
It's crazy.
That's way too much.
That's crazy.
That's way too much. So they are busting people's head. Now that comes from Peyton's 5-head. He, I don't know what his credentials are when it comes to the State Fair. I assume he's been there, or maybe he's looked it up online. I don't know, but $20 or $30 for parking and the damn game. Aiden, are you going to the game too? I guess it'd be kind of weird to go there and not go to the game. Said his sister lives there, so he's going to be.
No, I'm just going to the fair, man.
I'm just eating fried butter for the
I'm going for the butter.
He thinks last year a corn dog was $8. So you went last year too. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I would expect a turkey leg to cost more than a corn dog. 25 still seems like a lot. But
I would not get that. If you order a turkey leg for $25, you're asking for trouble. Like, I don't really have any sympathy for you. A turkey leg ain't that damn good.
I do love a turkey leg.
Mini corn dogs are overrated.
What's
mini corn dogs are overrated?
Mm-hmm.
I tend
Really?
to agree. Yeah, I don't like corn dog bites. I'd give me the stick, give me the wiener and the normal size ones, and I'd go to town. Like the mini ones, I can't work with that.
They don't get as crispy.
They don't get as crispy. That's good. That's kind of the problem. I don't like mini corn dogs.
Boys, you got to fry them. You got to deep fry them. Are y'all cooking them in the microwave? How you cooking your mini corn dogs?
Air fryer.
They don't get crispy in an air fryer?
Not as good as a regular corn dog with the stick on it.
I would just do regular oven.
Let me tell you
I just
what.
said regular oven. And they get too hot inside. Like the wiener was too hot. I don't know.
Let it cool.
Let
it sit there a minute.
But the bread
He takes it right out of the oil.
No, I don't. No, I'm the opposite. I usually wait too long. The regular sized corn dogs, they'd cool off a lot easier. The damn mini ones, the outside could be cold, but the inside's still burning hot. I just don't like them.
Properly done mini corn dog's pretty damn.
Might as well have a damn pig in the blanket at that point.
That's what I was just about to say.
Well, who doesn't love a good pig in the blanket?
Well, that's the point. The pig in the blanket's superior to the mini corn dog. You might as well have a damn pig in the blanket.
No,
if you're
because
eat a
you
mini
get
corn
the
dog.
crisp if you fry them. Here's what Mama used to do. All right, Mama had a deep fryer. And she would put the mini corn dogs in the deep fryer and cook them in there.
See, I feel like if you're going through all that trouble, like you got to be cooking something.
It ain't
else.
a lot of trouble.
Like to me, it was just like, hey, I'm a college kid. I'm just going to throw some corn dogs in the oven. I'll come back in 15 minutes and have food. But if your mom's going through all the trouble of deep frying it for you, she should have just been fixing you something better.
It's pretty damn good when it's deep fried.
Yeah, but your mom should have been fixing something else.
Mama was big on the deep fryer. We had a lot of fried foods in our household. I don't know if you could have guessed that, but we had a lot.
The jalapeno corn dog at Weigel's go hard, says Freaky Jason.
You know,
I got a corn dog at Weigel's not too long ago. So when I said I only eat cookout, that's not exactly true. Like 2 years ago, I got me a corn dog at Weigel's just because I wanted to see what it tasted like, but I didn't really like it.
I feel like the Weigel's corn dogs are hit or miss.
Yeah, I was going to say I didn't like it when I got mine.
Sometimes they've been sitting under that heat lamp too long. Nothing worse than a corn dog that's been sitting too long. You ever have one of those?
Oh yeah,
it's hard.
Yeah,
it's like it's got that burn hole in the side of it.
Yeah, you can mess a corn dog up pretty easily.
Yeah. A bad corn dog is not good.
Bad corn dog's near the bottom of food, honestly.
Yeah, but a good corn dog's near the top. It's
I don't know if I'd say near the top, but it's good.
Yeah, I mean it's not like
it's solid
elite cuisine or anything, but it's.
Hour 2 in the books. We'll kick off hour 3. Got a special intro coming for you at the top of hour 3. Excited for this one. Stick with us. It's Talk Sports on Fan Run Radio.
Check out our new and improved website at fanrunradio.com.
Revenge is a dish best served cold, and so is Garage Beer. And this week, we're out for both Friday afternoon at Trailhead Beer Market. Join Fan Run Radio for a special live broadcast of The Drive this Friday from 3 to 6 at Trailhead Beer Market in South Knoxville, presented by Garage Beer. We'll be giving away 4 passes to the Tailgating for a Cause tailgate party in Circle Park, complete with food, beverages, and TVs for early game watching. One lucky Fan Run listener will win the passes, plus a Garage Beer tailgate prize pack including a retro tailgate folding chair, shirts, hats, koozies, sunglasses, and more. Registration begins at 3 p.m. with the drawing at 6 this Friday at Trailhead Beer Market, 1317 Island Home Avenue. Come get ready to roast the hogs on a football Friday at Trailhead Beer Market, presented by Garage Beer. American-owned, Tennessee-brewed, 100% beer-flavored beer.
The number one problem we see at our clinic is delaying treatment. ED can get worse.
Book your appointment right now. Call 865-544-8220. Prefer privacy? Book online in under 30 seconds at menspronknoxville.com.
At our clinics, men's sexual health is the whole job. Look, I'm a normal guy too. I hate going to the doctor, but we've helped so many guys in here just like you. Even if pills have failed, our medical team is going to take the time to talk you through it. Same day in-house lab, and the treatments, well, they could change your life.
Your local medical team has your back. ED, performance, Peyronie's, size and shape modeling. We tailor what works for you.
I'll get to the point. Can you imagine epic performance and epic sex? Yeah, I said it.
A stronger you is closer than you think. We're available right now. Call 865-544-8220 or book in 30 seconds or less at menspronknoxville.com. Men's Pro Knoxville, making it happen.
You're listening to FM 105.7 and AM 1340, WKGN Knoxville, and W289CU Knoxville, Fan Run Radio.
Are you thinking of buying a home but don't know where to start? Well, call VFL Josh Travis, your local mortgage expert with Foundation Mortgage, based right here in Knoxville. Whether it's your first home or your forever home, he'll keep the process simple every step of the way. To get started, visit mortgagebrokerjosh.com or call 423-312-9777 today. Foundation Mortgage Company, LLC is an equal opportunity housing company. NMLS number 1387311.
Got a flat tire? Strange noise under the hood? Don't stress. Roll into Matlock Tire and Auto Service. From oil changes and brake repairs to brand new tires, Matlock's certified techs do it all. Fast, friendly, and fair priced, Matlock is the home of the price match guarantee. Bring in any competitor's ad and Matlock will match the exact same tire for the exact same price. Matlock Tire and Auto Service. 5 locations in East Tennessee. Visit matlocktireservice.com to find the location nearest you and schedule your appointment.
Dick's House of Sport at West Town Mall is a destination devoted to sport, and it's your destination for exclusive events and experiences. Come visit a store like no other. Check out our 40-foot rock wall, golf performance center, Hit Tracks batting cage, and outdoor turf field. You can now rent our space for private events and birthday parties. Learn more about our events and exclusive product launches on Facebook and Instagram at Dick's House of Sport KNX. Dick's House of Sport, proud partner of Tennessee Athletics.
Round 4.
The world's greatest husband. The world's greatest husband in Tennessee.
My husband staying busy while he listening. He's in the laundry room working, washing everything. By day, a finance baddie, been spraying bugs in the garage, building something.
What?
Perfect lawn lines, 10 out of 10. Talk sports with the dog playing fetch. Talk sports, getting ready for work, and when he picks me up from Margs with the girls. Morning grooming from 7 to 10. Buddies listen both AM and PM. Got him knowing every random sports fact and fixing up their house so he breaks his back.
I love you.
Nick. Oh my God.
I ain't gonna never stop loving you.
Nick.
Anniversary 4.0.
Happy anniversary to Nick and Annalise. Shout out to Annalise, the winner of Freak of the Week this week for remixing our intro for her 4th anniversary.
That was electric.
She sent that to us yesterday. Shout out to her. Shout out to Nick. She said he loves Talk Sports. She wanted to give him that surprise. I said, of course, we got you. That was electric. Good for her. Happy anniversary to them. Appreciate them for listening. Shout out to Nick. Hope you guys have a great anniversary. And Cody, you might get your dream come true. You've always wondered if somebody's ever had sex listening to Talk Sports. They might be having sex right now listening to Talk Sports.
I could only hope. I can only hope. If you are, congratulations. I'm glad you're thinking of us, and I hope these headlines help you to reach that full climax. So,
Hour 3 headlines. Cody McClure. Collision course. Right now.
Well, here we go. Luke Combs is officially performing at Neyland Stadium. You know it's official now because the news stations have gotten a hold of it. It is on Yahoo, 10 News, Channel 8 News, Channel 6 News. It's all over the news stations. It is official. Before this, it was only speculation, of course. Some outlets with questions of credibility, such as Fan Run Radio and Barstool Tennessee, had talked about it.
Barstool Tennessee stole it from Fan Run Radio.
Yeah, they pretty much just put it out there because we did probably. But, so now you don't have to question the credibility of the reports. It is happening. Luke Combs Neyland Stadium concert on the My Kind of Saturday Night tour.
As we told you 2 weeks ago. What's the official date there? Do we have the official date?
May 2nd.
Okay.
May 2nd. So
I told you sometime in May. So I didn't have the full day for you, but there's a Saturday in May.
What do you know? Right again.
That's going to be like up near graduation, right? Is that wrong? Is
That'd
that a little
pretty,
early? Is that early for graduation?
That'd be pretty close. That'd be a little early.
I feel like it's a little early, but
okay.
I don't know.
All right. Well,
it'd be probably the week before graduation.
Okay, fair enough. He's an ugly son of a gun, ain't
he? Luke Combs?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
He's an ugly son of a gun.
He's got a pretty good-looking wife.
No, he does. And he seems like he's got good personality. And look, I know a lot of people don't like new country people, but I always say of the new country people, I enjoy his music the most. I find him to be the best of them. And you know, I've done a little bit of a turn on Morgan Wallen. I've done a little bit of turn on him.
I kind of have to.
Just since he's a Vol, you know, it's fine.
It's kind of hard not to like him.
University wants to embrace him.
I like his demeanor too. I don't really care. I like his antics.
I don't really care for the antics or whatever, or the hair, but you know, he's got some decent songs. But I've always said Luke Combs. I like him.
Commencement ceremonies are May 15th.
Ice cold beer. That was a bop. I don't even like beer. It was a bop.
Yeah. I don't know if I think it's a bop.
It's a bop.
The graduation's May 15th.
Ice cold beer.
May 15th to 18th. So
will that mean that we'll play Luke Combs now at the beginning of fourth quarters? Like, cause that's kind of whenever we give it to Garth was whenever he
what would you play? That one?
I honestly don't
know. Ice cold beer. I mean,
honestly, I couldn't name too many of his songs.
I don't know any of them besides that one.
I mean, I know he did Fast Car. I know he covered that. I know he's got a song that made me cry one time about his daddy. That one got me pretty good after my pops died. That one got me. Riding down the road with a girl, and it played. And she says, "Oh, I love this song," singing along. That's how I knew our relationship was doomed, is that she hadn't put it together. My dad had just died, and we're listening to this song about this guy's dad. And I'm just like, "Oh, it's a great song. Turn it up." And then I'm over there just sobbing. So, "Oh, I'm so sorry." I was like, "Yeah, you're not very thoughtful at all, are you?"
I feel like When It Rains, It Pours could be a cool fourth quarter song.
I know When It Rains, It Pours. That's a good one.
How's that one go?
That's one about scratching the lottery ticket, right?
When it rains, it pours.
Yeah, basically, his woman. Correct me if I'm wrong. His woman dumps him, so he goes and basically buys him a lottery ticket and makes some money, and he's just vibing. He's having a good time after that.
Has newfound luck.
Ain't got to worry about his future mother-in-law or whatever he says anymore. Yeah, that one's pretty good too. I like that one too. And he's got some songs with Billy Strings that I like. I mean, he seems to have some. Like I said, he seems to have a good personality. He seems to be a decent guy.
He's fat.
He is fat. I will say that. He is fat, but who are we to judge? Now, as Nick and Annalise are making love, do you think they want to hear us talk about Luke Combs? Move on. Go to something else.
That neck beard. You think that's getting them hot and bothered? How about Eli Drinkwitz?
He had that Ain't No Love in Oklahoma song recently. That one was kind of a big one, right?
I mean, I guess.
Yeah.
Sam, do you eat a banana every day?
The best of me.
Oh, he's distracted.
I do eat a banana every day. Yeah.
Okay. Just one. Just the one at 10 a.m.
Yeah.
You know, you ain't never seen a small gorilla.
That's right.
You know, Sam. So I mean, like, you know, it's pretty good diet for you. Gorilla's pretty damn strong.
Good potassium.
Is that the first thing you eat every day? It's
yeah.
like a daily tradition.
Yeah.
First thing you put in
I'm
your
not
body.
a big breakfast guy.
Do you like bananas?
I love banana.
See, because I used to try to eat banana because nutrition and all that, but I hate the taste of them.
Really?
Who doesn't like bananas?
I hate the taste of them. It's
like
so
weird.
Every time I'd eat a banana, I was like, oh, I want this to be done so soon. Like
I don't like when they get mushy.
Well, I feel like they're almost always mushy.
So like I honestly I buy them a lot of times when they're pretty like
before they're even ripe,
pretty green.
You eat them green,
and then I eat them pretty quick too.
I don't mind a somewhat green banana, but I like it to be perfectly ripe.
I honestly don't like bananas at all. Like I eat them because, like I said, I was trying to be healthy. And for a while, I would smush them up and put them like in a smoothie. Like for a while, I tried that, and that was okay. I was a smoothie guy for a little bit.
With strawberries?
It was like blueberries, bananas, some green stuff. I don't know.
Yeah,
I make a smoothie every night too.
Do you?
I love smoothies.
I say I made it, but this was a former.
I've recreated the Costco smoothie.
Nice. But I mean, boom should give it.
Yeah, like 9 big booms.
Damn,
When I made it like 2 nights ago, I was like, wow, this is big time.
The damn boom guys are gone, huh?
Kind of seems like it.
Yeah, they're just, they got into wrestling, and it kind of AEW, as bad as they are, just completely put out the boom guys.
Did you see that wrestling move with those women the other night where she like slammed this girl into the side of the ring, but instead of like hitting her on her back, it hit her on the back of the neck? I mean, it looked painful.
I did not see it.
Let me try and find it.
Every time I've ever had a smoothie, I've enjoyed it. I was like, oh, this is very good. But then I'm like, all right, when's mealtime? You know what I mean?
I always have it at the very end of my night. It's like dessert for me.
Oh, really? Yeah. Some people have them as like, a meal, like a meal replacement. Like, that's my breakfast.
Yeah, I can't really do that.
And I'm just like, okay, great smoothie. I really enjoyed it. Good stuff. I feel healthy. Where are the eggs? That's just always I don't know. It doesn't fill me up. Or maybe it's just in my head. Eli Drinkwitz asked Kalen DeBoer if he was planning to wear the black hoodie of death Saturday for the Missouri-Alabama game.
Wait, what?
Eli Drinkwitz jumped on the SEC coaches teleconference this week and asked Kalen DeBoer if he was planning to wear his black hoodie of death Saturday.
Oh, so like what he wears at the sideline?
Yeah, I guess so.
I don't really. Is that supposed to be funny? Like, is that joke I'm missing? Like,
apparently, like Kalen DeBoer wears this like black hoodie to like most of the big games that they've won or something like that. It's just Drinkwitz being a dork.
Yeah, ha ha ha! I'm so funny. I'm trying so hard to be a personality and Steve Spurrier.
Dorkwitz also said Cam Newton's the best leader that he's ever seen in a football locker room.
Who said that?
Dorkwitz.
Why the hell is he talking about Cam Newton?
I don't know. I don't know why he's doing it.
Is he trying to like pine for the Auburn job? Is he trying to, hey, is it Florida too? Is he trying to just like, hey, Florida, Auburn, I love Cam Newton. I don't know if Florida loves Cam Newton, but
why would they?
I wouldn't think so.
ESPN Women's Top 25 poll. I assume that's what this is because UConn's number 1 and South Carolina's number 2.
Okay. Where the Lady Vols at?
7th.
Ah! I said it before you said it. I didn't know it either. Good guess.
You guessed 7?
I guessed 7. That's pretty good.
You guessed it.
I guessed it 1,000%.
Okay.
This guy knows women ball.
Number 7 in the preseason poll. That's high.
Is that the second ranked SEC team or is LSU ahead of us? I assume LSU is ahead of us, but
let me go back. LSU is 5th.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that the only SEC team ahead of us besides South Carolina?
Let me go back again.
Texas, maybe?
Texas and Oklahoma.
Oh.
Are number 4 and number 6.
Oklahoma's ahead of us too?
Yeah, number 6.
So we're 7th in the country, but is that 5th in the SEC?
That's correct.
Oh, my God.
That's correct. Tough league, man. Tough in every sport.
Oh, my God.
This damn league in every sport is good.
It is. It is.
Greg McElroy attempted to compliment Tennessee receiver Chris Brazzell on Tuesday, but instead he ended up being dismissive of what Brazzell has accomplished so far this season. McElroy and Cole Kubelik, they do this podcast thing every week.
Sure.
McElroy mentioned Brazzell before suggesting he's really only had the one huge game this season against Georgia. McElroy says the guy that's been the best in the first 5 weeks is Mario Craver at Texas A&M. He's the guy that deserves some conversation, and I know it might be just a smaller sample size because it was kind of one huge game for Chris Brazzell.
Who did he say? Mario Brazier?
Mario Craver.
He plays for A&M.
Okay.
Yes. Texas A&M.
I mean, what do you mean he only had one huge game? I mean, he had 6 for 105 and a touchdown against Mississippi State. Should have been 7 for about 160 and 2 touchdowns. Like, what do you mean it's only been one game?
I guess it
and I'm not even counting. I mean, like the ETSU game. I mean, he had 9 for 125 and 2 touchdowns. I understand if you're saying like, hey, Mississippi State doesn't count, ETSU doesn't count because of the opponent. Like that's fine, but like, You're going to – I mean, Mario Craver, like, to me, like, he had the one big game against Notre Dame, 7 for 207, but, like, he had 4 for 34 against Auburn. He had 6 for 80, no tutties against Mississippi State, at least catching. He had a rushing touchdown. So, I mean, if you're going to count UTSA and Utah State in this Craver guy's case, why are you trying to take down Chris Brazzell? Now, if the argument is like, hey, you know, Craver actually played better against Notre Dame than Brazzell did against Georgia, okay, I'll listen to that, but you can't just be dismissive. Oh, Brazzell only did it one game. No, he didn't. That's not true. That's a lie. That's false. He has a 100-yard game against a power opponent besides Georgia. Does Craver? No. He's got UTSA and Utah State. And again, 34 yards against Auburn and 6 catches for 80 yards against Mississippi State. Give me a break. Give me a break. Who said that? Greg McElroy?
Yeah.
I knew that guy was a dumbass.
Greg McElroy. Brown's coach says he's not yet ready to tab Shedeur Sanders as QB2.
Yeah, I saw that story. I don't know what the hell that even means. I mean, I guess they got old boy Bailey. Is it Bailey Zappi, I think, is their other quarterback right now. We don't know if he's number 2 behind, we don't know if he's number 2 or Bailey Zappi's number 2. Who cares?
Yeah, they're all going to suck anyway. Meanwhile, the Bengals are going to start Joe Flacco at quarterback against the Packers. And Brock Purdy.
If you were the Packers and Joe Flacco beat you again, that would feel pretty bad. he beat them with the Browns. If he turns around and beats them again a couple weeks later with the Bengals, that'd be pretty damn frustrating.
Brock Purdy still not practicing, but an IR move is not likely, it says, for the San Francisco quarterback. And the perception of Baker Mayfield is shifting amid an MVP-type run. Who's had the bigger, what's the word? Come up, splash this year? Dak or Baker Mayfield?
What word are you looking for?
I don't know.
Who's been better?
I'm just comparing those two
Impact?
quarterbacks. Like, yeah.
Who's better?
Yeah, like just, yeah. They're both like...
Because Baker fixed his image last year. I think we all appreciated Baker the last couple years. Dak has been underappreciated, so you can't really call Baker's a glow-up because I think he's been as good as he was last year. I mean, I think Baker's got more wins. He's on a better team, but, I mean, Dak's been really damn good, man. Like, I'll give Baker the edge, but to me, Dak's playing like a top 6 quarterback. 7. I mean, I ain't going to count him just yet, but like,
who would be having a bigger impact on the opposite team? Baker on the Cowboys or Dak on the Bucks?
I don't know.
You put Dak on the Bucks. I think that's a Super Bowl team. I don't know. That seems unfair.
I think Baker's I think Baker can do just as good.
I think Baker.
Let me retract that statement.
Traditionally, I think Baker's a better leader, so I do think like he kind of galvanizes the team a little bit more. I think Baker, but yeah, I can't. Like it's not Dak's fault they tied against the Packers. I mean, Dak was playing his ass off. Now you could say he scored a touchdown at the end, but like I'm not going to nitpick there. Dak was really good there. Would they have beaten the Eagles? Hell, I mean, Dak threw a perfect ball to CeeDee Lamb that CeeDee Lamb dropped. Like if CeeDee Lamb catches the ball, they beat the Eagles. The Bears game, I mean, they just got destroyed that game. I don't really know what happened there, but I don't know. They're pretty similar to me. I think Dak's been really good. Baker seems to make the plays at the end of games to win, but again, Dak can't throw the ball to himself. CeeDee Lamb dropped the ball. It would have been a touchdown, maybe, if he caught it clean.
A Lakers fan who was duped by LeBron James' the second decision is now suing.
If you thought LeBron James was going to do that to announce his retirement, you're a doofus. Like, you deserve to have your money taken. Like, if you really thought that, like, LeBron was going to announce a decision. Now, I think LeBron was a doofus for doing that. But if you thought that's how he was going to announce the end of his legendary career, you're a doofus.
That's not very nice to say.
Well, tell that guy that's suing to sue me too, doofus.
Kylie Kelsey shares her thoughts on Taylor Swift's new song about her brother-in-law's penis. This society is crumbling.
Yeah.
Do you see where all those people are stuck at Mount Everest?
No, I haven't.
Hundreds of hikers are trapped on Mount Everest.
Is it just like too cold, like the snow? They can't get to them, or do you know?
Yeah, I guess so. It says hundreds were rescued, but several still remain. So I guess they couldn't get them all. Not a place you'd want to be stuck at, huh?
No, that's one of the reasons. I mean, like, I'm not in the physical shape to go hike Mount Everest, but it's one of those things like, I just don't really want to be out somewhere like that, where on any mountain. When I go hiking, I got like an hour and a half loop in me at most. I ain't trying to go anywhere further than an hour and a half. I don't want to get too far where in case something happens, they can't find me. That's how I feel about it.
If I was looking for you, I'd just tell you to take your hat off, and I'd look for the reflection beaming off the sun there.
If I was lost and you're the only person looking for me, I'd just go ahead and drown myself in a creek. I'd just put my head in a puddle somewhere and just drown myself.
Gene Simmons crashed his SUV in Malibu after he lost consciousness while driving.
After he lost what?
Consciousness.
I know it's rich coming from me, guy who mispronounces all the words, but
consciousness. It said he fainted behind the wheel. Gene Simmons.
Gene Simmons seems too old to be driving, and like I hope he's not on a damn rock stage anymore either. Because if you can't drive without passing out, he's too damn old to be up there in tight pants and leather bouncing around, damn face paint on. At what age do you think he looked in the mirror and it's like, this is ridiculous? Like, why are we doing this?
I think he's 40, get buried with it.
35. I know he is now because he's got to live the gimmick. Because they tried. Like, didn't they? They tried to go without makeup at some point, right? Didn't they do a big reveal?
I think they did at one point.
Yeah, and everyone's like, nope, don't like this. These guys are ugly. It's like, all right, fine, we'll put the damn makeup back on. But at what age do you think they were when they're sitting there getting makeup on? They're like, this is so stupid. 35?
Yeah.
Because if I was putting makeup onto this show, I'd be like, this is so damn stupid.
Well, they're just, at a certain point, they became kind of a parody. Because they're not that great of a band either. They're not like regarded as a great rock and roll band.
It's a good gimmick. I mean, they
got the gimmick. Yeah,
they've made millions
of money with it.
They've made millions of dollars with it. So maybe they don't feel forced. Maybe they're like, hey, this is great. I got the tongue, I got the face paint, and we get millions of dollars.
Yeah,
maybe they have no regrets.
I did love the show. The Gene Simmons Family Jewels on A&E used to air. I enjoyed that TV show. Yeah, it says he crashed into a parked car in Malibu. He was driving down the Pacific Coast Highway and just passed out. Imagine driving down the Pacific Coast Highway and you look over and Gene Simmons is crashing.
Do you think he has the paint on?
The makeup on. Yeah.
I think at what point?
Tongue out.
Like, he probably made some decent money. He probably still gets some good residual checks. But, like, do you think Jaleel White, do you think Steve Urkel regrets being Steve Urkel whenever somebody comes up to him and says, say the line, say the line? Then I do that. Do you think it's like, this is enough? No more. No more did I do that. Stop.
Yeah. You gotta live the gimmick, I guess. I mean, those pro wrestlers, it had to get annoying for them, like the Undertaker having to go around as a dead man everywhere.
Well, he did for a while. Like he respected kayfabe. He was basically in character at all times. He didn't like being out of kayfabe. Now he doesn't do that anymore. He's a damn podcaster and a guy that goes on and does comedy shows and whatnot, or not necessarily comedy shows, but just story time with Glenn, or not Glenn, Mark. Glenn's his brother. That's our mayor. Mark is the Undertaker. Glenn is Kane.
Yeah, I always thought they were brothers in real life for the longest time.
They're not.
Yeah, I know.
We're friends, though.
Yeah.
They are friends.
According to Gene's wife, Shannon, he hates to drink water. And he was just put on a new medication and was dehydrated. That's why he passed out.
Sounds like rabies.
He hates to drink water. What?
Gene Simmons.
Who hates to drink water?
A lot of old people hate drinking water.
Hate drinking water? Like, I mean, I prefer a soda. You know what I mean? Like, I prefer soda, or get me a Gatorade or something. Like, I don't necessarily ever like, I want water, but every time I drink it, I'm like, it's pretty good. Makes me feel better. Some people forget. I said no. People hate it. Like, oh God, this tasteless liquid just kills me.
There's a lot of old people that are like that. My grandma's like that. She doesn't like drinking water.
Wants her Dr. Pepper.
She drinks tea.
Fair enough.
Give me some tea.
Okay. Any other headlines?
Nah, that'll do.
Let's go to break. Let's talk sports on Fan Run Radio.
For the fans, by the fans. This is Fan Run Radio, Knoxville.
Hey Knoxville! Surfside iced tea and vodka, made with real brewed tea, is only 100 calories, 2 grams of sugar, with no bubbles and no troubles. That's right, zero carbonation, so it's easy to sip and enjoy. Headed to a game day or party at a friend's house? Bring an iced tea or lemonade variety pack from Surfside, or try their green tea and new raspberry tea vodka. Find the can with the sunset stripes this season. Surfside iced tea and vodka, sold at bars, restaurants, and stores near you. Surfside iced tea and vodka, sunshine in a can. Must be 21 or older. Enjoy responsibly.
Are you thinking of buying a home but don't know where to start? Well, call VFL Josh Travis, your local mortgage expert with Foundation Mortgage, based right here in Knoxville. Whether it's your first home or your forever home, he'll keep the process simple every step of the way. To get started, visit mortgagebrokerjosh.com or call 423-312-9777 today. Foundation Mortgage Company, LLC is an equal opportunity housing company. NMLS number 1387311.
Hey, Vols fans, Cody Brown here. I grew up right here in Tennessee and know what it means when someone says, I've got your back. That's why you can trust Farm Bureau Insurance of Tennessee. Whether it's your home, your vehicle, your family's future, or the business you built from the ground up, we will show up for all of your insurance needs. We are Tennesseans who understand what matters, which is doing right by you. Insurance is not all about just paperwork and policies, but it's about the people we insure every day. So if you want insurance that hits home, give me a call at 865-992-3871. Go Vols.
We really need to get some branded stuff. Shirts, hats, promo items, something professional.
I mean, we could just find a website and order a bunch of it ourselves.
You could, but you're taking a big risk. You don't know the quality, the fit, the timeline. It's a roll of the dice.
Yeah, I guess. But isn't that how everyone does it now?
Not the ones who actually care about how their brand looks. Look, if we're putting our name on it, it needs to be done right. We need SM Athletics.
SM Athletics?
Yeah. They specialize in working with businesses like ours. Apparel, hats, promo gear, but real, customized stuff. They actually care if it turns out right.
Probably a lot better than getting stuck with 100 t-shirts with crooked logos.
Exactly. Plus, they'll walk you through everything. Sizing, colors, material, so it matches the image we're trying to build.
Makes sense. What's the name again?
SM Athletics. Trust me, if you want to look like a real company, not a flea market stand, this is the move. If you're serious about your brand, work with people who are serious about getting it right. SM Athletics.
Got a flat tire? Strange noise under the hood? Don't stress. Roll into Matlock Tire and Auto Service. From oil changes and brake repairs to brand new tires, Matlock's certified techs do it all. Fast, friendly, and fair priced, Matlock is the home of the price match guarantee. Bring in any competitor's ad and Matlock will match the exact same tire for the exact same price. Matlock Tire and Auto Service. 5 locations in East Tennessee. Visit MatlockTireService.com to find the location nearest you and schedule your appointment.
Josh writes in, hey guys. Hey Josh. He wants to know, what are the details on the Trailhead event tomorrow? How late will we be there? He's got some buddies coming into town. Funny you should ask, Josh. Reminder for the audience, the drive will be at Trailhead tomorrow, having a remote, a little Friday pre-Arkansas meeting of the minds at Trailhead. You can register for the box. What's in the box? What's in the box? Going to be some good stuff in the box. Thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars worth of stuff.
There's all kinds of stuff. There's a trip to Mount Everest in there.
No,
we're going to fly you to Tibet.
No, not doing that. You can go on a date with Cody, though.
There's a special Wheel of Fortune. You get to be a contestant on Wheel of Fortune. Now, Pat's not there anymore, but you can go be with Ryan Seacrest or whoever's hosting it now.
Not in the box either, but there will be some cool stuff. And again, thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars worth of stuff in this box.
Yeah,
the box is just a concept. Some stuff will be too big to be in the box.
Brand new Toyota Camry.
No, maybe a canoe though. Maybe a canoe. There could be a canoe in the box, or at least a paddle. But Josh, to answer your question, that's kind of up to Russell. The show is till 6. I imagine they hang out a little bit afterwards, but I don't really have any concrete information for you there. They just do the show from 3 to 6. I'd say they hang out, like I said, for 30 minutes, 45 minutes afterwards, but you and your buddies can still go by there. If you can get there in time, register for the box. Also, we're doing a Fan Run Friday tomorrow here at SM Athletics. Come by between 11 a.m., 4 p.m. I mean, if you want to see us, I mean, hell, you can get here at 10 if you want, I guess. We open. We'll be open at 10. Come by. We're giving away some Fan Run merch. Also registering you for the box there. Come by, see us, hang out, get your weekend started. Gifts are welcome. Gifts are welcome. Sometimes people bring us snacks, bring me Mellow Yellows, bring Cody Zens. I mean, that is always welcome.
Tickets to the Arkansas game.
Take us to the Arkansas game.
By the way, I need to let everyone know I'm still looking for 4. I'm trying to find 4. Yeah, I'm trying to find 4 together. So I want to go ahead and promote this on the radio because I don't think it's likely that anybody's got 4 together. Yeah. I'll probably have to go with one of the third-party sites to get the 4 together. I know it's a lot easier to get a deal on 2 together, but maybe if you have 4, or if you know somebody who has 4 and they're selling them, and they want to maybe cut a deal to a guy going to his first game in Neyland Stadium.
Now, it is important to note that Cody would not cut you a deal. Cody is not a very selfless person. Guy still owes me $475 from the LSU game. So he would not do it for you. But if you want to give him a deal, go ahead.
No, it's not. The deal's not for me. The deal is so that my friend can enjoy Neyland Stadium.
Okay.
So that he can experience.
He's asking for a deal for an Arkansas fan. If you will cut an Arkansas fan a deal.
Well, look, they started this GoFundMe for this girl who picked a name out of a hat on a TikTok for her to go to her first game.
That's still probably better than an Arkansas fan bringing a fan of another team into the place.
He's an Arkansas fan, but he's respectful and he wants to experience Neyland Stadium at its best.
He did. Well, he's come for a different game.
And he's a dear friend of mine.
Tell him to come back for Oklahoma.
And he's a dear friend of mine, and I'll be there too
next year for Alabama if he wants to see it at its best.
Well, what if I put it this way? 3 of the 4 guys are going to be Tennessee fans. So if there's 4 of us going,
well, then why would people give a deal to the 2 other Schmohawks?
Well, just it's the first. They're friends of mine. They're good friends of mine, and so
I personally don't think anybody should give Cody a deal until he pays me my money back. And the guy going also owes me $500. So don't give them a deal. So without running it by me first.
So just looking for if you're selling 4, maybe reach out. And again, I know it's a big request because most people don't have 4 they're selling probably.
The crazy thing is I do have access to 4 that I could get for free, but I'm not going to do it because $900 has not come my way from this crew.
You could get 4 tickets for free?
Yeah.
From whom?
I got connections, brother. I can call Danny White. He put me on the list. Hell, how you think I knew the Luke Combs news? How you think we are 2.5 weeks ahead of that, brother? I got friends in high places. But I ain't going to do it because, again, $900 is owed me, and I don't trust you guys to act right. And I definitely ain't putting no damn Arkansas fan in the stands. I definitely ain't doing that.
Well, anyway,
you tell your buddy
you're selling 4
to wear orange and we can talk.
If you're selling 4, then
tell him to wear orange.
Reach out.
And really, $900. I mean, that's $300 a ticket. I mean, that's less. That's fewer than $300 a ticket for 4 tickets. That's what, $225. That's still a pretty good bargain.
More than we would spend on the Ticketmaster
for 4 lowers.
Yeah,
for 4 good seats.
Well, not lowers, but we don't need lowers. I've always been a bigger fan of the uppers, if you know what I mean. Yeah,
you can get 4 tickets in right now for cheaper than $225 a piece.
Yeah, for uppers. What I'm trying to find is one of those
after fees.
Yeah. What I'm trying to find is one of those upper sections that's like a low row.
Oh, so you don't mind sitting in the upper section, but he wants the good part of the upper.
Yeah, I don't want to sit in row 32. I mean, I'm not buying those. Keep those to yourself. But if you have some good uppers that are row 15 or lower, or you have a lower level maybe that you want to get rid of, and not a lower level that's up under the hangover. I don't want to sit in that seat 46 where you can't see the damn scoreboard. I don't want those, but just reach out maybe if you got something that you're looking to get rid of. We'll pay good money, not too much money, but we'll pay money. So
Make sure you get it up front would be my only advice to you if you sell them tickets. I made the mistake of not getting it up front.
This is between me and the audience. I don't know why you got to bring your personal matters into it.
Make sure you get the money up front because, again, I sold them tickets, and I've yet to see $1 from it.
Making it about you, bringing your own personal
it's about you too.
Finance into it.
It's about you too.
This is between me and the audience. This is something I'm talking to the audience about.
I'm just warning the audience. Audience, if you give this guy a deal, make sure you get the money up front. That's all I'm saying.
You'll get the money up front.
Make sure you do. Because I'm going on 3 years. 3 years of not seeing $1.
The LSU game was actually 3 years ago yesterday.
I know.
So you've passed your 3 year mark.
I thought about it because it popped up every time I see that damn Hendon Hooker throw to Jalen Hyatt. I think, man, that's the game Cody owes me $600 from. That's what I think of.
It was $400, and at the time, it seemed like a gift.
At the time, it seemed like a gift. That'd be nice to go through life feeling that way. That all the nice stuff people do for you, it's just a gift. It was a bargain that I found you those tickets. It was a bargain at the time when I gave you those tickets, and I was like, hey, it's just $100 a pop. It was a gift, sort of.
Just look at it as an investment. Look at all the great shows we've done.
You're like Dogecoin. Everyone kept waiting for you to pop it. You never quite reached your potential.
Look at all the great shows we've done. I mean,
it was
think
3 year
about
anniversary.
that. You know,
that is true.
Think about all I've added to this show over the years.
Mm-hmm.
What would it be without me? You know,
me and Sam would do a good
sports
job.
talk.
Me and Sam would do a good job.
Oh yeah, I have no doubts. But
it'd be fine.
There'd still be a pretty big hole missing.
I mean, you are a big hole. That is true. You would be missing.
There'd be a big mass.
Yeah.
You know, I leave a big hole when I leave.
But again, everybody, if you want to give an Arkansas fan a cheap ticket, 2 of them, really. I mean, Cody,
why
two
you gotta,
Arkansas guys.
Why you got to put it that way?
Because Clint owes me $500.
Clint doesn't owe you any money. 3 Tennessee fans,
$900 between the 2 of them,
and he doesn't like it when you say that. By the way,
I wish he'd pay me.
He doesn't like you spreading these lies about his name.
It's 100% true. Everyone on the radio heard
and
it.
if I was you, I wouldn't mess around with Clint. He's a big tough guy. He might come in here and whoop you.
I'm not saying he's not.
He might come over here and whoop you if you ain't careful.
Him. All I know is he said $500. I couldn't do this. I said bet, and then I went and did it.
He's got receipts. It was very clear. He made a bet with me as a joke. It was never. The bet was never with you. Actually,
that's not true.
It was something he texted me, and then I brought it to the radio.
He said, "I'll bet $500. John can't do it." And I said, "That's a bet."
You and him never agreed to anything. He sent me a text, and I brought it to the radio.
Birds of the same feather flock together, Sam. You know what I mean? Be careful with the company you keep. You start acting like them. That's all I'll say.
He might come over here and whoop you if you ain't careful.
Well, as long as he gives me my $500, I'll give him a free shot. I guess I'd let him. I give him a free punch for $500. I'll give you one for $400. I'll let you both get one punch in on me.
You don't want me getting one.
Well, I don't want you to.
You won't wake up if I get one.
But for $400, I'll let you.
It ain't gonna be worth the $400. That damn hospital bill. Trying to get you to wake up.
I'll figure it out.
Is he dead?
We all saw your arms when you threw that first pitch. It ain't gonna be that bad.
Well, that was a lob.
We all saw you.
That was just to make sure I didn't throw it in the dirt like you.
We all saw you not do a damn push up. I ain't too worried.
I did 3 push-ups.
3.
I did 3 in the contest. In the contest, I did 3. In the contest.
3.
In the contest portion, I did 3.
3. You know I got the video, right?
Yes.
3. You want to bet the $400 you owe me on it?
2.5. I don't, you know. Look, I mean, I haven't worked out in a long time. I got a lot more weight to push up than the average guy does.
I'll wipe your debt if you did 3, or we could double it.
No.
What do you got to lose? Literally nothing. You ain't got nothing to lose.
When you got nothing to lose.
Oh, you don't.
As a wise man once said.
Somebody on the YouTube writes saying, "Good morning, freaks." It's 10:39, brother. The good
well,
morning.
Maybe you just woke up.
It's over at that point. What are you getting up at 10:39 for? What the hell you got going on in your life?
It's still morning. It's still the AM. Good morning, One Fear Adventures.
I'm excited for football tonight. My Kennesaw State Owls taking the field against Louisiana Tech. That should be a good one.
Your Kennesaw State Owls?
My Kennesaw State Owls. Woody-hoo! Woody-hoo! I've adopted them.
Sounds like you've been listening to our Friday shows.
Yep. The Money Monster sold me on them. Kennesaw State, they've been pretty good to me. Outside of that Indiana game. They did hurt me that Indiana game, but it wasn't their fault. And Indiana seemed to be pretty damn good. ECU, Tulane, Southern Miss at Georgia Southern, Jacksonville State against Sam Houston State. Sam Houston State seems awful, by the way. Not advocating to say that Jacksonville State on the road is free money by any means, but Sam Houston State seems god-awful. I don't know if I'd lay a touchdown on the road, but they seems awful. Then the NFL, you get the Eagles and the Giants, which somehow feels gross, but also like a good game at the same time. Sam, any interest in the Eagles-Giants tonight?
A little bit, I guess, just to kind of see the Jackson Dart era continue on there. I feel like that's still Brian Daboll kind of coaching for his job a little bit over there.
So that's the most interesting story. When I tell you Giants, Eagles, you think of Jackson Dart, which is fair. I mean, it's his third start. I mean, I
just know what I'm getting out of the Eagles, I feel like, at this point.
I know, but that's what's interesting to me is I'm waiting for the meltdown. I'm waiting for the A.J. Brown moment where we could get it at any moment. We could get it at any time.
Maybe A.J. Brown punches Jalen Hurts.
Did we ever get an update as to why A.J. Brown was trying to play defense on Devonta Smith on that Hail Mary?
He wanted the
because
spotlight.
he's a selfish diva like every other receiver.
Is it illegal to hold someone up? Because at first I thought they were trying to rugby play. Like where you kind of throw him up in the air. Yeah, it kind of looked like A.J. Brown was trying to throw Devonta Smith in the air. I know you can't do it on like field goal blocks anymore, so I don't think – I'd say they probably made a blanket rule where you can't like lift other players in the air for that reason, since nobody ever tries it on field goals or nothing. Because in the past, he was just going on their shoulders. And they're like, hey, you can't do that anymore. So I imagine you can't actually lift somebody like a rugby play. But it felt like that's what Devonta Smith and A.J. Brown were trying to pull off. So to me, when I watch an Eagles game, like, yeah, Saquon Barkley returning to the Giants Stadium, that's somewhat interesting. But, like, I just want to see A.J. Brown sulk. A.J. Brown, who, by the way, has fewer receiving yards than Calvin Ridley on the season. Just want to point that out. Just want to point that out.
Yeah, he sucks.
Teammate.
You can't.
Rule 12, Section 3, Article 1B.
Yeah, I imagine they got rid of that. But it looked like that's what A.J. Brown was trying to pull off.
He's not any good.
Eagles 7.5-point favorites. Feels like a game they should win by like 17, right? Right? Like, I mean, it feels like
17?
I don't know. It feels like it feels like a game that the Eagles should choke them out. Like the Giants still can't really move the ball. Like I know Jackson Dart played okay against the Chargers, but like I don't think Jackson Dart's proven he's very good just yet. And he might end up being, and he's going to be able to run around and make some plays. But like he was pretty bad against the Saints. Now, I understand that was on the road, but like he didn't look very good on Sunday, and I don't expect him to look very good on a short week against a team that's going to be coming in mad. Like if the Eagles are still undefeated, maybe they'd play with their food. But like I do think there's a chance for a statement game.
I don't think they'll win by 17. I think the Giants will. I don't think the Eagles are built to win by 17.
It is harder this year when they ain't got the same rushing attack. Maybe the Eagles aren't as good as I'm giving them credit for. Like that is possible. Maybe the Eagles, like that, they lost some key pieces. Saquon's not as good.
Well, you know how division games are too.
Sure,
I mean,
sure.
I thought the Bills would win handily the other night, and the Patriots went in there and won the damn game. You know.
Well, I think the Patriots. I went into that game thinking the Patriots could at least move the ball and score.
Give me 17 points.
You want to give me like 4-1 odds?
No.
Then why would I do that? I could go an alternate line. These gambling websites offer alternate lines. Why would I give you 17 points for no reason? And knowing I'm not going to get paid if I do win the bet. Like, why would I do that?
Because I'm your buddy.
Are you?
Yeah.
You ain't invited me over to come over and have dinner. You ain't invited me over to come over and watch football with you.
You wouldn't come.
I ain't got asked to go get barbecue.
Nobody else did.
I didn't get to go hang out with Harambe.
I didn't know he was going to be there.
I don't know if we're buddies or not.
I walked in. I said, hey, buddy. He was there.
When's the last time you did something for me that a friend would do for somebody? When's the last time you think you've done a friendship act for me? Outside of breaking me a Mellow Yellow.
I gave you a Kit Kat the other day.
You bought it for yourself, and you got there, and you're like, I don't want it anymore.
Yeah.
Because you'd already had one.
I felt gross.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't need 2 of these.
Outside of bragging me a Mellow
I gave
Yellow.
it to you.
I think if Sam would have been sitting there, you'd have offered it for Sam.
Yeah, it was pretty much just whoever was in the
Yeah,
room.
it wasn't for me.
Yeah.
It was nice. I did appreciate it. I did enjoy the Kit Kat, but like it wasn't for me. When's the last time you think you did a friendship act for me? Again, outside of the Mellow Yellow / Mountain Dew.
What do you consider a friendship act?
You tell me, brother. I'll let you pick the parameters of it.
What would you say the last one you done for me was?
I gave you a pretty nice hoodie.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's not just all about money.
It's not,
to me.
but it was a gesture. No, it was a gesture too.
You know, some things are.
You just asked what the last thing was.
Yeah, you did give me a nice hoodie. That's true.
Even just getting you.
So is that better than me getting you the Mellow Yellow?
I think so.
Because it costs more.
You couldn't even keep a straight face there, Cody.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean,
yes. I mean, it's hard for you to call me your buddy. Like, I don't feel like you do buddy things for me.
Sometimes if we order breakfast, I order breakfast, I consider getting something for everybody else. Like I think about it.
Add that to the list, Sam. Sometimes I ain't done it the last couple of weeks, but I'd bring the boys breakfast every now and then. I'd make sure Cody had a biscuit.
They say it's the thought that counts, and a lot of times when
that's not what they mean though. Like the thought that count means that you thought enough to do something, not that you thought about doing something.
I went to that I went to that watch party
2 hours late for 5 minutes.
It wasn't 2 hours late. I got there in the second quarter. And I was there for 2 hours.
For 15 minutes. You were not there for
I was not there 15 minutes.
Maybe my memory is a little wrong, but I remember you being there. I remember you leaving at halftime.
I've gone to a lot of those of your sponsors, your sponsor events.
Okay.
I didn't have to make appearances.
Did you come to the last one?
No.
Okay.
No, I didn't come to the last one.
Just checking.
Well, I mean, nobody. I'm not going to have a perfect track record.
So August 30th is the last time you've done a friendship thing for me?
Well, when was the Mellow Yellow?
That was before August 30th.
I don't know. So are you supposed to do a kind act like once a month? Is that how a friendship works?
I don't know. When's the last time you texted and checked on me? We don't talk when we're outside the studio.
Yeah, but I don't really talk to any of my friends.
That's not true. You had a movie night with Bear.
But they reach out to me. See, that's the thing. Like, I don't feel like Bear will ask me if I want to hang out. You never ask me if I want to hang out. And the times you have I not come out a good amount of the time?
I invited you to Barley's last weekend. You didn't come.
That's a work thing. It's not.
So do you get credit for coming to Syracuse or not? Because it was a friendship thing when you came on September, for the Syracuse game. It's a work thing for this.
If I appease you, it's a friendship thing. If I don't, though, it's Cody didn't show up for the watch party.
So which is it? Is it a work thing or is it a friendship?
You just demand such perfection.
I don't demand anything. It's very clear.
Me and Tim don't show up.
It's very clear I don't demand anything. He couldn't name one thing he's done for me in the last 6 weeks.
I named like 3 things. Me and Tim don't show up for the watch party. William doesn't show up for the watch party, and we get lambasted.
Lambasted
over and all the years that I've known you, all the things we've done, all the sponsors, the engagements, there countless dozens of things I have showed up
countless
for.
Or is it dozens? I don't know.
Dozens of things I didn't want to do. You remember that damn time we went to that escape game? And
that was 2018.
You were holding that damn kitty cat. I didn't want to do that.
That was 2017.
I didn't want to do an escape game, but you said, "Hey,"
8 years ago. So the one thing
you said, "Hey, if you could show up."
2017.
No, there's countless other examples.
Fair enough. 2017. Thank you for doing that for me. In 2017.
Throwing horseshoes at the Backdoor Tavern.
Oh, you did that for me.
Well, it became my thing because
I
enjoyed it.
Oh,
but at first I showed up for you. Did I not show up for you at first?
So it sounds like you only show up.
Did I not show up for you at first?
It sounds like you only shows up if there's booze.
There was no booze at the escape game. I did a damn remote show at a spa. I didn't want to do that.
You did a show. You worked.
I day drink with you sometimes because you want to drink during the day.
Last call on the other side is Talk Sports on Fan Run Radio.
Big Orange Country's home for sports. This is Fan Run Radio.
Located in Knoxville's historic Old City, Barley's offers great food, live music, the best draft beer selection in town, and now your new favorite place to watch sports. Their indoor projector is perfect for any weather, and they've revamped their upstairs area with more TVs to take in all of the action. Their menu features hand-battered chicken tenders, juicy burgers, fresh salads, and the tastiest pizza in Knoxville. You can enjoy their happy hour drink specials daily from open until 6 p.m. Barley's Tap Room and Pizzeria.
Your smile says it all, so make sure it's saying the right thing. At Knoxville Smiles, we believe healthy teeth mean happy lives. Whether it's a routine cleaning, whitening for that big event, or fixing a nagging toothache, our gentle team is here for you. With flexible hours, family-friendly care, and the latest technology, Knoxville Smiles makes every visit stress-free. Don't wait another day to love your smile. Call Knoxville Smiles today at 865-539-1776 or book online at knoxvillesmiles.com. Smile brighter with Knoxville Smiles.
Citizens National Bank.
Kick off this football season with a CNB Plus Perks checking account. Move downfield with free online and mobile banking. And cross the goal line with extended evening hours and Saturday banking. Banking at CNB has its perks. Find out more at cnbtn.com.
Citizens National Bank. Banking never felt so good.
Member FDIC.
White Claw is taking hard seltzer to new heights with White Claw Surge. At 8% alcohol, White Claw Surge is a stronger wave of refreshment that doesn't compromise on taste. Available in 4 bold waves of flavor like ripe blackberry, citrusy blood orange, zesty natural lime, and tart cranberry. Check out your favorite retailer in-store and online for the White Claw Surge Variety 12-pack and 16-ounce single-serve cans. White Claw Surge. Please drink responsibly.
Ready to launch your career? Axel Logistics is a leading third-party logistics company where excellence is an energy. With an award-winning culture, Axel proves that positive outcomes come from a positive environment and a work hard, play hard mentality. At Axel, the drive for success is infectious. And with an uncapped commission structure, hard work isn't just noticed, it's rewarded. For those with big goals and even bigger dreams, Axel Logistics is the place to start your career.
Got a problem tree looming over your home? Call ECR Total Landscapes. Whether it's trimming, removal, or storm cleanup, our certified pros get the job done safely and efficiently. We're licensed, insured, and ready 24/7 for emergency calls. Big or small, we cut them all. ECR Total Landscapes. Call now for a free estimate, 865-384-2012, and mention promo code FANRUN for free stump grinding on any tree removal now through the end of the year. Also, visit us at ecrtotallandscapes.com.
Have anything you think that we missed so far today?
I saw about an hour ago, Mike Wilson reported that we will not be having a flyover this weekend
because the government shutdown.
Yeah. Well, I'll be damned. I'm trying to show my friend a good time, him get the full Neyland experience, and the damn government shuts down.
I do like the flyover a lot. Gets me in that mode.
Do we do that for every game?
Every home game, yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Are you kidding me? No plane?
No plane.
Can we not do one of our own? Do we need the government? I guess the FAA has to kind of fly over a stadium with 100,000 people in it, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well,
what do we do with what do we do with the regular commercial airlines? Is that not a government job?
I heard that Nashville's airport canceled a bunch of flights or delayed for 7 hours or something because they didn't have enough air traffic control people.
That's what I'm wondering. Yeah, are those people not government employees? I mean, I know not everybody, I guess, can officially shut down. We still have cops and stuff out here now and everything. I get that, but
what are you asking?
Just air traffic control, the FAA, for commercial airlines, you're talking about the flyovers and everything.
I would imagine it's impacted.
What are you asking?
A bunch of regular airports.
Yeah, I mean, just the people doing those jobs.
I mean, the FAA has to still be operating, right?
Well, I know that's my point, though, but they're all federal employees, right? I mean, I know not everyone in the government shut down. I understand that. And I would say it's
probably the little things like this, hey, we'll take the flyover over the football game out of the
I would also say that's probably more so because of the military aspect of it, more so than the air traffic issue of it, if I was guessing.
Yeah, some things have to keep running.
Yeah.
If the government actually shut down, it would be quite a scene out there, I would imagine. It'd be
there are no police or
firemen out there.
Be the damn purge.
So yeah, no flyover.
Well, that's too bad.
It's the first time Tennessee won't have a flyover after the national anthem. Just this season. Okay.
Do we know what unis we're wearing? Are we going with the traditionals or?
I don't know if that's been announced yet.
Okay.
What do you want for your friend to have his best experience possible?
Probably just the regulars.
Yeah.
I've seen enough of the orange pants this year.
It's not about you, brother. It's about what your friend wants.
Well, yeah, but we'll be there together. He came over here in 2015 and it was raining.
So wait, he's been in Neyland before?
Yeah, but
he says his first time.
It's his first time for the real experience.
2015 was a great game. That was a big one.
That was not a great game. It was raining. The crowd was not great.
We jumped out to a 14-0 lead, and the crowd was crazy.
The crowd was not great. 2015, that was a downtime. I mean, we weren't half the program then that we are now,
No, but Arkansas was good.
Yeah, clearly they beat us. I mean, but
you tried to position this as his first time in Neyland Stadium. He's already
first
been.
Time in this decade and since 2015 for sure.
Buyer beware, seller beware. If you're trying to give this guy a deal, he's a damn scam artist. And so is his friend. Apparently, they're in cahoots together. Treat it like a Make-A-Wish scenario. Get him inside Neyland Stadium for the first time.
I misspoke.
Give me a deal. My friend's never been before. What about the GoFundMe the TikTok girl got?
I misspoke.
He's a liar is what he is. And now everybody sees it. That'll do it for us. Good job by you, Sam, Bubba, Cody. We'll do it again tomorrow. The Tony Basilio Show coming up next. The Playbook with William Patterson. Man, that William Patterson kid, he's good. He's good. Be tuned in for him at 1 o'clock. The Drive, Russell Smith. Stay locked in on Fan Run Radio.